Salmon, MPO, Shu, Canelo, Metric,
All right.
and gonna get got. You all
Jeez
got
Louise.
You've all got this going. Enjoy that. Coasters, let's go.
Thanks to YouTube for being ridiculous and having me to create a whole another way. All right, I'm gonna hit the play with friends. We're gonna toss up a crossplay game code if anybody wants to join Chris and myself. That code is going to be U6X4H7D0.
Cold Chain, want a Lunar Whale coaster. So Cold Chain, what I need from you is to go to our Discord. If you're not a member of our Discord, easy enough to join just for this purpose. And I need you to message a double gulp, which is me. I need you to message me your address, all the way down to country if it's not in the US, and then if it is not under Cold Chain, then I need you to here on Twitch. Let me pull up a Twitch tab and make sure that that's a thing I'm ready to receive.
Yeah.
On Twitch, I need you to just message me your name so I can write down the right one, because Twitch doesn't do a great job remembering all the conversations I've had, so I'll lose it if I go to check it after stream. So
yeah.
Discord lets me then it's kept. It's safe and it's mine and I have it. So, and I'm not going to be putting a return address on these. So if you give me the wrong address, somebody's getting a Lunar Whale coaster, and it's not coming back to me. I don't know what happens to it then.
I got the code up, by the way, so if you want to just jump on in. I don't know what happened, but YouTube crashed horribly.
All right, Cold Chain. I looked up all these rules on like how sweepstakes work and stuff to make sure I wasn't like doing
violating.
Something I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
It's like, turns out
I spent time yesterday kind of getting to know what sweepstakes rules are. We were totally fine within the US, and I knew we were. The rules shift as you go other places. What you can send out, what is considered a valid entry, all of that, like what the value can be, all those things.
Hey, Death Monkey.
So.
All right, let's do it. Okay, back into the game.
Outriders is $60 with an additional $60 DLC.
What?
What?
There's no DLC.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if next year they have like, hey, here's our expansion, you know.
Outriders is $60 and it's free. So the sweepstakes were super reasonable. Everything I read, I'm doing my best to follow all the rules. But basically the big things is like I have to keep the value under a certain number, which is fine. That's easy enough. I have to honor every valid entry, so everybody has to be able to enter. Purchasing cannot give you an advantage, and it cannot go into anybody tied to the stream. So it cannot go to Brian or any of his immediate family members, me or any of my immediate family members, anybody that would be paid to be involved in the stream, anybody that's involved in a sponsor. So there's a bunch of restrictions on like who can't win. Yeah. And I cannot extend the deadline. And so like I cannot, which is fine because that's not how we do things. So we say the roll and then I roll it. So.
He waited. He delayed. He paused.
The big thing is that like you can't like let other people enter late. Like so if you roll it, you can't go, okay, we're gonna let this other person in. Like no, but that's not really how the rolling works. Oh, and it has to be truly random, which is fine. I use Nightbot for that.
All right.
And Nightbot asked me, do you want to give favoritism to any group of people? Like it lets you like give bigger chances to people, and I just say no. I just leave it all totally fair. Which,
totally random.
Some countries are really big on that. That you can't have.
You don't want to purchase advantages.
A statistical advantage, and there is no way to get a statistical advantage.
Okay, so you already found the briefcase. I mean, this is apparently because of all the crashes.
Big long cutscene.
And that's where we crashed out, and then my stream just like took a dump. So, like, hey, what could YouTube do to, I don't know, improve the thing? I think it would be like it just needs a live thing. Like so no matter what, I'm live again. Okay. New link because that's how YouTube works.
I'll just find it the way I've done it.
Cool. it would be great if it's like, here's your, like go live, and it's like, all right, like this is what I want, and then I don't know. Not too worried about it. I'm not intending on pulling like massive live events out of my my hat. It's like,
sorry about all the tabbing, guys. That's just the nature of.
All right, I'm gonna
when I
skip
moved to
this
having a
cutscene.
third monitor, like a true third monitor. All right, cold chain, got it. Thank you.
I went ahead and
Lunar whale
closed
coaster
avatars
headed
because
your way, and we're giving away actual lunar whales once we can. Right now we can't. So cool. Got it. I'll put that in the mail. I gotta go to the post office today to actually get the other ones sent off from yesterday, because by the time I got my afternoon recordings done and I went and bought the right size envelope, the post office was already closed. So.
Justin says can't even play until Sunday, stuck at work. Oh man, dude, I've had that happen. In fact, I think there was an update. There was a game I was excited about, and I had planned to take off, and then it's like, oh yeah, like you're gonna work through that. You're gonna work through the weekend because we got to get this, this emergency thing.
Want to skip it? Didn't we?
I hit skip.
Did you want to skip?
I pressed skip because it's like I think it was playing, and then it's like, but either way,
we didn't see the end of this.
Okay, well then we'll watch. If it doesn't crash on us, then we're fine.
Yeah, we've seen the first half of this.
Gotcha. It's still intact.
The last satellite.
You just sent me a whisper on Twitch. I'd have to change tabs for it.
Yeah.
If it's in Discord, I can definitely see it.
It still works. How? The case. It's new metal.
Once I have a true third monitor, it'd be time to start looking at the true fourth monitor.
It's never been opened.
The cycle ends there because I only have 4 monitor arms on this mount.
So, what does it connect to?
That's the end, and I only have 4 outputs on my graphics card.
The floor?
So the cycle does end there, Magneto.
I thought it was all disassembled for the colonization.
Mostly. But we lost contact towards the end. Half of the resources we wanted to have are still out there, trapped in the supply pods. Seeds, electronics, hard drives full of data, all out of reach. We could rebuild civilization with those resources, but they're useless to us unless we can find a place beyond the storm.
Sonya got a sit-stand desk. Nice.
I'm actually gonna stand
It
up.
might sound like a dream, but for those of us that believed, it kept us going.
So this is it. That's why Shira sent me to get you.
Just don't try to stand too much at once, Sonya. Like, I had to build up to it. It's shockingly hard on your feet.
So, what do we do now?
Your frequency.
Start
I
slow.
can use it to locate the source of the signal. I need to
Okay, we're
reach
coming
an
up on
antenna
where it cut out.
Good.
You got one in mind?
This is where Brian disconnected.
Hey, thanks, Snapping Dragons. Welcome to the stream. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm standing. That's actually like I love
the
that.
last 2 seconds. Oh, okay. There's more. I was like, are you serious? This is all new.
On the stupid mission ends up dead.
Okay,
Dun,
that's
dun,
what we
dun.
missed. That's what we missed. We missed him saying, "I told you so."
Yeah.
And we're burying her. She really is dead. So that's what we learned. She's not coming back. Is there a way to take shaky cam out in the cutscenes? I don't know. I think you can take out motion blur in the options.
Yeah, you can take off motion blur.
And
Shaky
so
cam
I
will be
don't know.
addressed with future updates. They said as they
A
improve
lot
in
of times
performance.
these games, like, it shocks them that they're like that their seizure warning and stuff doesn't suddenly make the game more enjoyable, and they have to go back and add settings that let them turn off cosmetic aspects that are supposed to feel immersive but make some people feel motion sick or unable to focus or headaches, etc. So I don't know. It takes games a long time to figure all that stuff out because there's only so many people on a dev team, and so they only have so many preferences represented. So, like, I know for Final Fantasy 14, almost every year,
My old home's near the radio tower.
almost every year there's a Q&A where somebody says, "Hey, I cannot see the following ground effect, or I cannot respond to this mechanic because of this disability." And the honest response is, we didn't know that. And then they fix it.
Just because you haven't found any other Outriders.
I need to upgrade my gear. Let's see what we got. Choose an item to craft. Okay, I'm going to pick on my headgear. Okay. I can improve its rarity. And I need more leather. Okay.
I just doubled my gloves, and my fingers are still showing. My gloves have double the armor, and I can still see my fingers. What a boss.
Can raise my attributes. Oh, this is great. Okay. So, obviously, resources going to be critical. So, I'm not going to worry about improving that right now, but that's good that we finally got crafting unlocked. Is that my stash?
Let's go ahead and get rid of all greens as well. Okay. My armor's up to 602. I need better shoes. Accessibility advisor isn't a position. I think you'd have to have a pretty decent level of resources to make way for that, right? Because if your first priority is to deliver game content on time, and then your second priority is to make sure that it's marketed and that it's getting paid for, and then your third priority is to make sure that the people who are playing it have access to it and like it, just like as a general rule, things like, is it being play tested? Is it booting up on their machines? And then from there, you get to start adding auxiliary things, community events, accessibility, all these other things. But those are like, without the first three, the game just doesn't get made. And so like they have to take care of those first. And so when you talk about indie teams or like brand new IP, there just oftentimes aren't the resources.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go.
My character was impaled. The game ended early. I was like, oh, that's it. I beat Outriders. It's over. I think motion blur. So there was a Resident Evil that came out in probably, I don't remember which Resident Evil it was. So to put a date on it, I decided it was probably 2008, 2009. And it was the first time they moved to this like shaky cam, first person only, and like it added a texture to the game that like really felt terrifying. And it really felt scary. And the way you moved and the way your limited visibility, like it just felt like you were in it and you knew stuff was going on. It was this sensory deprivation technique. And so like there are times that effects like that can be used really well. They don't have to be, as soon as we discover it, we don't have to use it from then on. Are we ready to go? I want to keep on moving. We got to go to Eagle Peaks. Cosplay says they like your controller guides.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Okay, cool. So we can we have some quest scene, some side quests, or do we want to just keep going forward?
I was just gonna keep.
Let's just keep going forward. Charging forward into the brink.
The progress today is what determines how much time I spend with this game after stream ends.
Yeah.
So I would like to give the game its strongest foot forward, which I assume is their main story. That creates the highest likelihood that I make time for an M-rated game. Because we don't typically cover that many M-rated games.
Right.
Because we keep work to game pretty brand safe.
You mean you don't like, well, they're blowing up guts and F-bombs?
It's just like, Brian, you only have so much time to play games that like you can't afford for your kids to walk into the room and hear somebody go, die F or die as they like blow their face off.
Right.
And
that's where I think
I don't stream anything that can't be like
right. And you're like, okay. The like that's where it's like the two mistakes, not cross save, and the second one is like they don't have the toggles to turn that stuff off, because even in Gears I can turn off all the gore and the F bombs and things like that. So it's like, all right, I can shoot monsters and I can kind of pick and choose. It's just that flexibility from the player side.
I know that Call of Duty has had the ability to turn a lot of that stuff down for a long time because they've gotten so realistic with it that people are like, I don't want that. Like I just want a shooter to play. I don't need you to see if we can lose my lunch. So messed up this. Come on, full screen it. Full screen. So this capture software just decides whether or not it wants to full screen whenever it wants. It just does what it wants. So sometimes you guys can see the UI from it, and sometimes you can't. I don't know.
Is that the tower?
Yeah, it looks like the cable
That's the
card's down.
plan.
Might ask those soldiers
That's
if there's
the
a way to get
plan.
them working.
Oh wait, why is that one truck so fancy?
You can
How about
customize
ours?
trucks.
Is that one of ours?
Maybe. I'm not gonna worry about
We
customizing the
hadn't
truck.
seen a fancy truck yet, so I didn't know. It's got like moss on it. Is this our truck? It's got a Cerberus set of heads on it.
Nice. All right, let's talk to this person.
Oh no, that's my appearance. I already got my appearance. I have a white mohawk and a white mustache. What would I possibly ever want to change about this? I have already maximized the optimal appearance.
Not since insurgents took control. They have the car on their side. You could try saying pretty please.
Thanks, I'll pass.
That's Kira's
What
truck.
about the others?
Oh,
I wouldn't risk it.
it's a good looking truck.
Goes too close
I want a
to
good looking
volcano.
truck. How do I reach the
Something's
tower?
active?
This guy just
I mean, it spews
well,
lava
it's just
from time to
flamethrowing,
time,
like,
but there's
fuel is
something far
infinite.
less natural lurking in there.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the story?
is nobody
of
concerned about the
volcano?
flamethrower guy?
Not yet.
Who's in there? Even the insurgents keep their distance.
He's just having fun.
We learned the hard way.
He's like, Elon Musk sent this to me, and it's my new toy.
I wish there was
Dragging
just a
them
guy in the
down
back going,
cliffs, spraying flames.
Enjoying his job.
Soft. Just heard the screams. By the time we dragged the cable car
Oh,
back, there was nothing but blood and ash.
get some.
So, before I can use the cable car, I gotta go deal with that volcano.
What, are you kidding? You got some kind of a death wish?
Just tell me how to get there.
Altered. I'm Captain Denham. There's a path that'll take you further up the mountains.
Oh, your
Keep
eyes
your
glow.
groups of 2, clogging your 6s. I want eyes on all marked coordinates.
Oh no, I'm finishing up my cutscene.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not done.
I'll delay. I'll abort.
Oh, so I assumed we were in the cutscene together. Okay, now I'm out. I assumed we were together. All right.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, Soro? Hey, you're my video that airs that goes live here at 2:00 today or something like that.
Okay, I want to. Can I touch it? I want to touch it. All right. Accept.
Yeah, it's like if you run into the circle, it auto accepts you. Otherwise, you can say gives you.
Did Elon send home prices in Brownsville to the moon? I mean, anybody who didn't know that there was going to be a big thing going on in South Texas is late to the party. We all knew the Texas truck thing was going there. We knew that Sky Internet was moving. That was going to be its second market. So like, it was already. He's talked about building a gigafactory there. So like, yeah, that he's calling it Tesla Town or whatever. But you know,
What did the soldier say?
Electro Village or whatever his name is. But
Cable cars.
it's not.
How badly do you need that radio tower?
I think there's also going to be people that go to buy property there, and then they get there and they're like, oh, this is just Brownsville.
Yeah.
We'll get cozy then.
Like,
We're gonna be here a while. Seems I got a date with the volcano.
Beautiful.
I love being from Texas. I love living in Texas. There are a lot of very, very beautiful parts of Texas. If I was going to upgrade from where I lived, and I had to list the top 3 places, top 5 places, top 10 places, Brownsville is not on them. So, like, yeah, I'm not going to move from somewhere in Texas to, yeah. I'd feel differently if I was getting a job for that. But, yes. So, like, there are going to be a number of people, Phil, that this is the first they're hearing of it. If, like, living in Texas and watching
just
Texas news, it's been a thing. So I assume the real winners are the people who bought all the stuff in Brownsville over the last 6 to 18 months, knowing this stuff was coming, and are now going to sell all their lots or houses or whatever at 2 or 3 times what they just bought it at. To all the people that are, and there's probably still filled people that don't know, and so then those people are probably still going to make money. And so it's going to be kind of like a crypto where there's people that get in at 60 cents and sell at $5, but the real winners are the people that got in at 3 cents and sold at 60. not to say that people that got in at 60 and sold at $5 didn't win, and people that sell it, get in at 5 and sell at 7 don't win. But the people I feel bad for are the people that live down there that have lived down there multiple generations and they get pushed out.
Yeah, they're like, we can't afford to live
Their
here.
property taxes are $6 a year, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, well, we'll take your $8,000 down at the county whenever you're ready. I'm like, what? And it's like, well, yeah, your house is now worth all this money. And you're screwed.
Huh?
But
Oh wow, we're fighting a bird that we saw in the trailer or in the
I
opening.
don't know anybody that works at SpaceX, but that's good to hear. I do know a couple people that work for Amazon's space company. What's it called?
To the moon? I don't know what they're called.
Bezos has one. It's a hobby. But I know a couple of very bright people that work for it, and they've actually spoken really highly about their experience. They're paid well to work on cool stuff. So it's good to hear that SpaceX is the same. The suburb you're living in right now is expanding and filling out. I think South and Central Texas, I don't know if that's where you're coming from, but South and Central Texas is about to boom. So feel like there absolutely could be money to be made there. It feels like hearing a crypto's about to blow up. Like, It makes sense to me, and it feels like the writing's on the wall, and I'm not confident enough to bet my own money. A friend offered me to buy half a house in Brownsville. Nah, man. Well, I'm going to make a killing. I bet you are, and I'm very happy for you.
Got some ammo over here.
Blue Origin, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Derek's saying Blue Origin.
Yes.
Whoa, spiders!
Yeah, what?
I'll wait for you guys because I'm pushing forward.
Have you gone to visit your friends for SpaceX? How close can they get you to campus? I have a friend that works for Apple at Apple campus, and he can get me to the point where I can see that there is a physical building, and that's about it. like I can't. You can't actually go anywhere. You can't see anything. You can't talk about anything. You can't show me anything. So he's like, yeah, I work for Apple. I work on really cool stuff, and I'm really excited about it.
Thanks for hitting that subscribe button, Silent. Welcome to the Soul Nation.
So.
Oh, we're getting lots
and
of.
He likes me to call
YouTube
him after the
notifications.
Apple announcements. Because after the Apple announcements, he's like, what'd you like? And I was like, oh, I like this, and I like this, and I wish this had been a little different. And he's like, yeah, I'm so glad that you have those feelings, because I've known about that stuff. So. And I was like, oh, which parts did you know about? And he's like, I can't tell you. Okay. This is really vague. I'm glad you like your job. And they pay you well to live somewhere phenomenally expensive.
Yeah.
Austin's already been going through a tech boom. So for the fact that Texas is generally affordable, Austin is already kind of like
hard to
priced. Where you could have bought a house 5 years ago for $200 to $400. That same house now is, $6 to $8 in some areas, and
Dude,
houses just don't really get over $6 in Texas unless you're living in like super crazy nice areas, or you've got 6,000 square feet. So seeing this stuff happen in Texas is pretty shocking. I mean, there's parts of like downtown Houston that get like that. But that's really, really localized demand.
Well, right. The problem that I've seen, and you obviously want to at some point prevent, is that if local services and things like that can't afford to live in the area, like it's like, okay, if we bring in all this tech, which would be great, but then it's like you gotta also have to have systems so that people aren't just like forced out. Like I have to commute 16 hours because
I mean,
we do not have the infrastructure of mass transit here. Like we just don't. So
Austin really struggles. The highways are choked. Buildings. I mean, it's just they're decades behind.
Matt asks an excellent question. What happened to playing Devastator? So Devastator is locked on PC. I'm playing on Xbox, and there's no cross-play. And so since I was like, well, I know him. I mean, sorry, cross save. Damn you! Yeah. It's like, because I get those two confused. So because no cross save, my Devastator is currently locked on PC, which hasn't unlocked yet until about an hour and 15 minutes from now. So I thought, well, if I want to decide to like have, you know, like a couple of different options rather than doing Devastator twice on the same thing, maybe I'll just level up to Trickster, which was my kind of my second choice that I wanted to play outside of, you know, like I was like, okay, like it's Devastator or Technomancer, and I was like, I'll go Dev. And then I was like, man, Trickster is really good. So I figured, you know, to help just in terms of an XP per hour kind of perspective as I level, you know, maybe I'll sit here and say, yep, I have a high-level character on Xbox, and then I've got high-level characters on PC. But it's so unfortunate. Oh, I'm down. I'll auto-revive. It's just so unfortunate that PC has this weird delay, because it's like, oh, I'm going to stream. Oh, okay, well, wait a minute. I can't stream until 11? Like, what am I going to do? Oh, I can play on Xbox because it's free? Okay. Oh, I'm down again.
I think we had a checkpoint back here that would have ammo at it. No? Oh.
Thank you for the res. Thank you.
I need ammo.
There was a ammo station, but...
There's a boss coming.
Oh.
The storms are coming.
Storms are coming. Oh, I love that skill. Dude. Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like, even though you're on Stadia tonight, we'll be able to play together. I think Julie and I are going to do a date night tonight, just FYI. But, yes, I'll be playing tomorrow. I'll be playing this weekend. So we'll have a lot of good time. Why is this giving me some kind of symbol, but it's not letting me engage with it? I guess maybe because we're still in combat? Maybe I should come help you all fight the boss? I don't know. And bubble time! Well,
Effect resisted? What do you mean effect resisted? How dare you?
how dare you?
He's
From
got
the
a cool cooldown next
ashes.
to his name telling me that he's not willing to take on more effects. Oh!
Alright, get out of here,
Grandfathering
Captain.
property tax is a goofy thing, Phil, because like on one hand, you have to do it as a form of rent control. You have to let people not get kicked out of their homes simply for the penalty of being there first and not making a ton of money. But on the other hand, city services do get more expensive as property taxes go up, and so you can't, like, true rent freezes where, you know, people find ways around it. They transfer it from one family member to another, and a piece of property is 20, 30, 40 years out of value. So they're paying property taxes on a $50,000 house that would currently go for 1.1 million. That's a problem. And so it becomes a question of like, where does it become just nepotism and where is it just basic rights to like have a regular life?
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting any hand items to drop. Oh well.
So Texas handles it through their homesteading. So we only let your property go up a certain percentage annually. So eventually it will align with current properties, and then if you're over a certain age, you get immune to the school tax freezes, just that aspect, which is half to 2/3 of your property tax, depending on what county you live in.
Mm-hmm.
And the remaining section, the thing that funds hospitals, if your city has to take out a bond to build a bridge or build new intersections or something like that, you're still subject to that. And so it says like, hey, the majority of your tax bill will respect the fact that you're on a fixed income, but like we also have to respect that other people live here and these services are important. Okay, so I did my restock. So.
Cool. All right. Sweet. The members you get.
It's
What?
just-
Investigate the
it's
volcano's
hard.
peak. I guess it's this
Because
way.
like taxation in general, the idea behind it is that we all agree on these collective things that are really hard to value. I can't pay for the amount of roads I use because the road system as a whole only functions if the whole thing's built. And so I need the road system to exist in other states that I may never go to. I need it to exist in other parts of the city that I may never visit because it functions as a system. And so I need to
look at this guy.
whether or not I use it.
Oh, Chris. Oh, you see that big chest spider?
That's tough. And so, things like schools provide better outcomes. They good school systems, lower crime. There's all these benefits that I get, even though my wife and I don't have children. And so, I'm glad that I pay taxes that support a school system. Obviously, I would prefer for them to be very efficient with their money. So it's a bummer when I feel like they're mismanaging their money and they come back and they're like, hey, we have to raise taxes because we made a mistake. It's like, well, I don't know why that's my problem, but I do want there to be public schools in my area.
There we go. Now we reset the quest stuff. Now we reset the quest stuff. Okay.
And some states make their money off of sales tax or income tax. Some make it off property tax. So, there's different theories on that. Texas is a property tax-driven state.
Happy wife, Brian gets to play games. Absolutely. Tom, absolutely.
Okay, so I enter the nest. We're doing it.
Let's kill this spider.
We're doing it live. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. I'm not a big fan of spiders, just as a general rule.
Me too. Thanks for the 7 likes on stream, guys.
Actually, all arachnids, not great. Scorpions can really mess up your life. That's, they're really hard to kill.
Scorpions are awful.
If you've ever lived anywhere that gets scorpions, not great.
Don't be spotted, Chow. Derek says, good luck.
Did any of you see the Monster Hunter movie?
No. I didn't know it was out.
Good.
It was good?
It was good.
I hear a lot of people enjoying Monster Hunter Rise, and it's supposed to be coming out for PC next year.
Thematically, the transitions we're going through reminded me of it. Oh my gosh, my eyes are red. The level of detail is pretty phenomenal. I play so many MMOs that they have to continue to support old content, and so their graphics are bound by whatever the oldest piece of content is.
Oh my gosh.
The lowest platform supported.
Oh gosh.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, he's got a little armor, a little lava armor.
Imagine we gotta shoot that glowy thing. Hey.
Oh god. Oh, and he's got little shock waves. Oh, yep.
Okay, I wish like Destiny I had bigger damage numbers. They're really big on Destiny.
But in Destiny, I never feel like it's meaningful damage. I never feel like, oh, I'm clearly...
There we go.
Yeah, get those crits, get those crits.
Whoa.
What? Cutscene? Oh, yeah, this is so Square Enix. This is so Square Enix. Yeah, we're going to have a boss fight and cutscene. So we cutscened for him to go under the ground.
There's a new Mortal Kombat movie that looks phenomenal.
Ad phase. Hey, Chris, bosses with ads, so you can...
direct to HBO Max on the 16th of this month or the 16th of next month. I don't know. And to theaters. And me and one of my brothers both have HBO Max, and so we're gonna watch it.
Oh, Spider's back.
Make a heal, please.
Jeez.
So we were gonna watch it. We were gonna set up a FaceTime call and watch it together. As a way of hanging out remotely. Whoa. Chill with the...
Dropping the lava. Dropping the lava. Let me just try
I don't
this.
need the butt lava, man.
Butt lava.
Oh, gosh.
Butt lava. Dude. What this guy eat?
Oh. This is why you don't order the level 5 spicy. Molten Akari, brought to you by Taco Bell.
He's on the walls.
Can you guys imagine if they actually sold sponsors for individual bosses in games? If done well, it could be really fascinating and it could fund the crap out of a game. If we're all complaining about microtransactions and we don't want subscriptions to be more than $15 and we want to have giant free trials or possibly free core gameplay loops, somebody has to pay the tab. And so, like, I'm not totally opposed to the idea, but execution would be everything. It could feel really awful. But like product placement in movies is definitely a thing. They're all those car brands, and it's so poorly disclosed. If a YouTuber wants to have a sponsor, there's all these rules about disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
And if a movie wants to have like Mercedes pay for the cars, they just have to like somewhere in the credits say like worked with Mercedes. Like it doesn't have to say what they paid, where it was placed.
Whoa.
They don't have to clearly mark it. So they can have all their drink labels facing out. And some games are really playful with it, and they kind of make fun of it. And
oh gosh, I'm in the lava.
Not. All right, so that was a ground effect that I died to. I'm gonna use my revive. Okay, so how do I know where it's gonna be safe?
Look at the ground, like he's got blue stuff
Yeah, but
on
I
it.
didn't know it till I knew it. I knew it once it was too late. There wasn't anywhere to go. Okay, back to full life.
They are not joking. No wonder if regular humans have not survived this.
I'm not sure why we're surviving.
Yeah, I know.
this.
Oh, we got ads. We got ads.
Oh, good. I need ads. Give me some ads.
Should get out of the lava. That leads-
Tasty healing.
Oh god, run!
Oh.
So this is where you want to like run with the llama and just stay behind one, so that way you don't get like smushed. Okay, can I res you? Can I
Graphics
res
driver
you?
update. Oh no! Don't they know not to roll those out on launch days of
Can
games?
we?
What are
They
they
always
thinking?
roll that on launch days of the games.
What are they?
Let's see if I can't
what
res
were
you.
thinking?
Come on, res.
In movies, it's so obvious. Phil, I don't know if you're kidding, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a little more subtle. It depends. Some movies choose to be really clear about it. Some,
Like
some
everybody
really
in this, like the only cars you see that never have any damage are Fords, and then all the Chevys just got blown to bits.
So it depends on the game. Golly.
Yes, one more hour.
Oh. Smack. So like there's a lot of subtle product placement where you're not supposed to you're supposed to just store in your brain that you like that product. You're not supposed to know it was a sponsored thing, and they do that subconsciously, and it's like a celebrity that's paid to recommend a product casually in tweets, conversationally.
Conversationally.
And they don't say like, you know,
Hashtag ad. That's a problem with
oh my
live
gosh,
stream. That's also a
this
problem
product's
that
so great. Like they
yeah.
don't say that. It's just like, yeah, I really enjoyed this today, and they're like wearing that brand or whatever. And when it's not disclosed, that can get really.
I think that's also the problem with live streams, because we've seen that even within content creation. It's like they might be like, "Hey, I'm going live," and this is not sponsored, but I'm going live. It's brought to you by Square Enix. It's like, well, I said it. People came in at hour 2, hour 3, hour 4. They're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, I really like this game."
Square Enix wants to pay me to play their games. I'll cash that check, because the alternative is I'm gonna play their games and not get paid. So like I'm already playing their games.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a general, like when somebody
Not
says
a
they
great
wouldn't,
bargaining room.
when somebody says they wouldn't cash the check, it's like, hey, I was gonna go for a run today, and then somebody said, hey, I want to pay you to go for a run today, and I go, okay. I don't know if I want to tell them that I was going to do it for free.
If you don't pay me, my big threat is that I'll just play your games for free. So actually, I'll pay you for many of them.
Yeah, I know.
So that's my big threat. If you don't pay me, I'll pay for it and play it myself.
Yeah, someone's like, you know, oh man, it's so funny because like there's so many like really hard lined opinions that I see some people have. I'm like, all right, like if cool,
Borderlands
like
would for sure be able to you know, do Gatorade has the electrolytes plants crave. Like it would absolutely be able to pull that sort of thing off.
Check your Quest tab for more information. Let's see what's going on.
I know some brands have really struggled with the level of creative control, though. Like some racing games have really, they've been offered to bring on certain brands, and then the brands don't like that those racing games allow the car to drive around with cosmetic damage. And so certain brands don't show up in certain games because the brand says, well, we don't want people seeing our car damaged. And it's like, do you think that in my head, I'm like, yeah, I would buy Mercedes, but like, if you do like 220 off the side of a bridge and bounce off a semi, like it just takes that left fender out, and that's just not really the reliability I'm looking for. Like, do they think I'm storing it that way? Like,
well, y'all want to have movies ruined for you real fast, like mystery movies?
Mystery movies?
Yeah, like murder mystery, something like that. I can't tell you who the killer is, but I can tell you I can tell you who the killers aren't. You want to know?
Sure.
Apple has a clause that anybody who's murdered anybody in a murder mystery cannot use an iPhone. So if you see characters in a murder mystery and they have an iPhone, they didn't do it.
Holy shit. Did you see the volcano? For a minute there, I thought it was going to erupt. Never know with this place.
Ridiculous.
I know, right? Who's that guy with an Android? Oh, he's it. Let's get him. Your Honor, why? What's the evidence against your client? He has an iPhone. He has an Android.
I messaged him and asked if he did it, and he said no. Oh, very well. You're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
Get out of here.
I need to get my scientist up to that tower.
Be sure you have your parking validated on the way out.
Yeah.
Only one small problem. The cable car we control doesn't go to the tower. It goes straight to the heart of the insurgent base.
Hey,
Cool.
Flamethrower guy's gone.
The second
He
you
knocked the
land,
ice off.
You're gonna get swarmed. But if you can wipe out enough of them and take back control of the radio tower car for us, I'll send your scientist across.
I mean, I'm not saying all psychopaths use Android, but I am saying only
I'm sorry, it doesn't
only
make me
Android
right to
users are
ask you to
psychopaths.
do this alone, but after what you pulled off with that volcano,
Look,
all Android.
your men
Yeah.
have it rough.
What are you gonna do? You know?
I can handle it.
What you gonna do? Oh, right. Oh, my first purple. My first
Then the other way
purple.
around. What? Okay, so I get to pick a free purple.
Yeah.
That's level 12. So you know.
Automatic. I'm gonna go with the assault rifle. Let's see who wins. Like burning bullets and improve toxic bullets. So burn and toxic on enemies.
Shots generate shield.
That'd be nice for you. You get a little shield.
Killing shots spawn explosives. Oh, done.
Oh, and then that rifle's got freezing bullets. Vulnerability bullet. I'm gonna go with this guy.
Google Pixel 3 XL.
Oh, he's
something
guilty.
out there to fear, all right? You don't know what it is.
It's alarming.
Keep in groups of two.
I think if your
blocking
phone has
exits.
more
We
than
want eyes on
one,
all marked coordinates with reports on the hour.
more than one modifier, it's already alarming. Like when you start, like these people are like, oh, I have the 3 XL R22. Like when it starts to have like a whole serial number of modifiers on it, that's a problem. That's I wouldn't trust you to babysit my dog. It's just not a good idea. Whoa, my damage is gonna spike. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Dude, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to shoot this new gun.
Submachine gun. Okay.
The game's going to run pretty good on Stadia, Matt. The Stadia, like from a performance perspective, is phenomenal. It's like running a PC. So it just I haven't played it on Stadia, but I know Ethan's playing it on Stadia. I actually wouldn't mind picking it up on Stadia, but it doesn't have cross save. So it's like I'm not going to level up. However, I can tell you this hands down is that if GeForce Now doesn't go up and I'm still sitting around twiddling my thumbs, who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll throw money down a hole.
Would you say you have a kernel of fate, Phil? Of hate? Is that the level that you would put your low level of hate for Android hardware as a developer?
I like. I have an.
That
I have an. I have an
Chrome
Android.
only?
I have an Android phone right here that I use for all my development projects. That need to have a a mobile app. I'm not a wealthy enough developer to afford an iPhone development yet. Maybe one day.
All right, we're doing it.
Burning and toxic. Yeah. Get burnt, get poisoned. Get burned, get poisoned.
Okay, so let's switch to this special thing here. Oh, it's a little bit more burst fire than I was expecting.
What kind of gun is it? Oh, I'm down.
It's one of the assault rifles, but there's different variations.
Yeah.
That feel more.
I had one that was
They
like
feel better paced
the
than
kick
most.
on it was just like a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and self revive.
Kill shot.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Beautiful.
Kill an enemy with at least 4 different status effects. It's like, let me unlock this achievement, and that's why it's like I wish I could be streaming my Series X to this. Like they don't, like Xbox is still happens to give me the ability. So I do not actually use my Series X as much as I would if I could just stream it to the PC. And then yeah, so and then my new PC didn't work. So I emailed them. I haven't heard back yet. So
Oh man, I'm getting into much better gear, but I'm starting to look a little bit like a homeless aspired here. Collect. What's that do? There's some notes here. Oh, I collected the notes. Man, my gear's getting way more upgraded. Are we okay? So we're in World Tier 6.
mm-hmm. So when you die, you lose world tier progress. But overall, like, as long as you're not
Well, if you
dying.
die, or like if you
Wipe.
die and survive?
Yeah, well, yeah, dying and rezzing, it doesn't, I think, lower it. I might be wrong. I'll have to confirm. Yeah, we get a little world tier experience each and every time. Oh, yeah, and slice and dice.
I am officially in the rainbow hobo gear phase.
Oh, I'm down.
I look
Yeah,
a little bit
I'll
nuts
res. I'll res, because why not? Yeah, get burnt, get poisoned. Get burnt,
Okay.
get poisoned. Oh, man, those explosions throw me off.
My explosions?
I'm on a Xbox One X because I cannot stream my Series X to my PC because they have not turned on that feature yet on the Xbox app because I guess that was probably delayed because of COVID,
Did your capture card die? Right?
Yeah, my capture card actually died. Well, it's not actually. It was one of the reasons why I was like, I need to really make sure I get this PC saved up for because I have USB problems on my my PC, meaning randomly. I think the capture card actually works just fine. Randomly, my USBs would be like, yeah, I'm good. And it affects more than just the capture card. So I tend not to use anything that I don't put anything critical on USB. It's internal. Oh, I'm down. So I was like, well, with the USBs that are continuing to fail, let me make a decision here. Y'all can get to me.
You were standing right next to like big.
Oh yeah, I'm next to the bad boys. It could be the power supply, or it could be the RAM. But regardless, I ordered a PC from Origin PC. I have sent it back to Origin, and hopefully they'll get whatever the problem is resolved, and then send it back to me. Because I jacked this machine out. Because I was, oh, thank you very much. from a stream perspective, like it's like when I was running stream, like it was using 1% of my processing power. In contrast, my current blue candy. Oh, finally a handgun that's not like a rusty whatever. But I ended up having it used like 1%, so it was like the CPU on it's great, but I stream. Damn, freaking gun! I keep getting killed. I stream most of my games, so like, why do I like Stadia? Why do I like Shadow? Why do I like GeForce Now? Well, I can stream and I can play these games without like just crushing my computer. Like, it just cannot handle it, and so it's like, yeah. And then I was actually playing this game in ultra wide, and like at like a max settings. And then my stream is just barely like using 1% of my CPU. It was just gorgeous, and then the PC keeps turning off. So it's like, okay, well, if we can fix that problem, then we're good to go.
I don't think your existing. Oh, is your new one? No, the USB disconnect. Yeah, I don't think your current PC is new enough to have a Ryzen 9 in it. And there's Ryzen 9 USB issues, but.
No, it's a Ryzen 5950X. Right? It's a 5950X, and it was a 3080. So it's like that was
the one that had the
No, the current one, the old one, it still has the USB issues. It also has other issues, like as I think it's like 5-6 years old now. So it's like, it's really kind of like, yeah, hey, you might want to make a plan to because especially because
I went with a Ryzen 7, and I'm really happy.
Nice.
I'm really happy with it. I mean,
it's strange that sometimes we eliminate a captain just by killing him, and then other times we gotta execute a captain. So,
and then I only have so many USB ports and stuff because I went with a mini ITX.
Yeah.
So like I've only got 2 RAM slots. I've only got
whoa.
My PC's really tiny. I can pack my PC, my keyboards, my mice, all of my cables. Like, I can literally, like, if I'm going to set up on a TV somewhere, I can pack my entire PC and everything tied to it up in a carry-on suitcase.
So, Shiro, thank you so much for the 5 spot, doing a super chat. 47 minutes till PC release. My first donation goes to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel and the stream, dude. Means a lot. Oh, finally some better boots. My boots have been just garbage this whole time. All right, sweet. Sweet, sweet. The memories you gave to me. Okay, nothing better than I want. Yeah, but I did get. Oh yeah. What's the mod here? Vampire killing Sean's 15% leech boost for 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm on Xbox right now because PC is 45 minutes away. PC release is 45 minutes away. So my plan is to shift back to my PC build where I've got some legendaries and have a good old fun time. Assuming that GeForce Now decides that, like, one time we were playing and we're like, yeah, let's play on GeForce Now, and it was like, yeah, we're not ready, and like for this big game launch that we've had plenty of time to pre-install and whatnot. So yeah, so assuming that GeForce Now works, I will hop over and switch to GeForce Now at 11ish, and yeah, and then you'll get to see me do this again on my Devastator because that's what I'm gonna do.
We should probably have like a command that's like !specs that just tells people like.
Oh, that's smart.
But then because specs, I think specs is pretty typical. But then because there's 2 of us, that command should probably just tell them enter Chris specs or Brian specs.
Yeah.
Then we have a separate command that breaks apart what I'm using and what you're using. Because I literally don't know which Ryzen 7 I have. Because like I spent a bunch of time reading about it when I made my purchase, and then I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it after that. Like just it functions, and I'm happy. I mean, I was limited by 3080 mini ITX. I wanted a Ryzen 7, and then like everything else, like very very quickly, you only get to be so picky. And then I had a max budget, and so like with those constraints in mind, there's a lot of times that I got to a component and they're like, do you want A or B? A is available today. B is not available. Okay. So like there were a lot of decisions that like I read about what mattered most to me, and then everything else just kind of fell into place when I went to part pickers and stuff like that to see what would work. I mean, budget's already a big constraint. When you're building a PC, if you don't have a budget, you have a lot of options.
Yeah. If you don't have a budget when building a PC, tell me who you are and how do I become you.
I mean, your budget was substantially higher than mine.
Oh yeah. But I saved up for this for a year, and I think it was the Trump bucks and the Biden bucks that helped out a little bit. It's like, oh, okay. But it's still annoying because I ordered it in January, and it's like, okay.
What are you gonna spend your new Biden bucks on? Is that this computer?
No. The computer's bought and paid for back in January, so
Okay.
like literally, yeah, like it's just sitting there. The let's see here, what are we? I don't know. I have no idea.
We're building a shed.
Building a shed.
Building a shed. Doing it.
Oh,
Excited.
drop that candy. Drop that candy. Drop that candy. All right,
What
let's
is
see.
that? What is that gun? What is it?
What'd you get?
Let's find out. I don't know. I got a
Let's switch to sniper rifle.
I got a double gun demolisher. First shot of every reload hits with armor piercing.
Ooh.
Very well.
Very nice.
I will do it. Okay.
Where's the ammo? Do we have any ammo crates? Oh, good. I think I got ammo crate.
Oh, and a non-revolver. Thank you.
Yes, ammo. Ooh.
We're upgrading regularly right now because we are in the accrual phase.
Calvin says, "I'm just starting what I see from stream." Very nice. So you made it here this far. Okay, here's the door.
Phil says budget is less than Snap-on tools. Okay, so somewhere between 0 and infinity. Yeah. Snap-on is top end of budget is one step below saying like, lottery money. You can spend a lot on Snap-on.
I don't even know what Snap-on is. It just sounds
I
fun.
sold a custom house to a Snap-on dealer. He had some cool stuff. He had some cool hobbies. You get to work on cool stuff when you have access to all those. Man, this thing just tears.
Oh god.
Doing real damage now.
Oh, that guy just exploded. Oh, you can double fire now? That's nice.
Whoa.
Give us your candy. Send out your candy.
I need healing. No. I need healing. I gotta find somewhere safer than this. Get healed up here. There we go. Hey boys. How you doing?
How's it going? Am I frozen? What's happening? Move! I'm on fire? My skills aren't able. I'm not able to use my skills. Ooh. Oh, he's my friend. Yeah, my skills are like literally inaccessible.
No. Oh, I was playing super far forward there.
Oh, I'm down too. I'm gonna self-res.
I'll bail back here. He bravely ran away.
Oh god, get out of that!
All right.
Oh, be a coward, Brian. Time to hide. Oh god, get out of that! Get out of that too! I can't find anything safe! Oh, I'm so frozen! Where's this guy?
Hey.
Light him on fire to poison him. A little bit of those buffs. Still can't use my skills. Oh, it's just a UI thing. I can use my skills. But they're saying they're not on cooldown. There he goes. Oh, Candy Rain. Candy Rain. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got.
That looks like I got a new helmet. Brave Sir Brian.
There we go. Starting to get some
Right,
better.
so I like that gun. So let's get rid of all these junky. We've moved into full blues. I don't need these greens.
Give me that.
I
need those.
Can easily top 20k. Yes. Yes.
Crafting material.
Yeah, you can spend 5,000 on a ratchet set. Yes, this guy had a big old truck that he drove around that's his display case, and those things are very capable of, when they're prepping for shows, having like a second comma. Ridiculous amount. I mean, they're the top end. Like, there isn't anything. Like, I can't think of a brand that, at least marketing wise, like, I can't think of a brand that that's nicer. There may be one, but that's what I think of as, like, if you're trying to build out some sweet garage with a bunch of cool stuff, you're going to be calling a Snap-on dealer.
On my PC, I got 2 legendaries. I got Thunderbird and I've got Golem's Limb. So I was able to farm that up, and I just kind of would dip in, see if I could get a legendary to drop, and occasionally, in this case twice, I did. So I was like, yeah.
That door. Oh wow, I expected it to open.
Yeah.
Took that off the hinges. Okay. It's quite a kick. Ammo replenished. Oh my god, we're in a bunker. I did not expect those walls to open like that. Coup de grace. Kill an enemy afflicted with at least 4 status effects.
Very nice.
Alright, alright. A little French.
Coup de grace. Coup de grace. Coup de grace.
That kill be fancy.
Oh, get out of that.
Before I saw that guy's skeleton for a minute.
Yeah, you did. That's one of my abilities, Spectral Blade.
Little invasive.
It's time for your X-ray. We've brought in a trickster. It's gonna hurt a little bit. You might die.
But I'm loving this like Tommy gun thing. This is a blast. So does the game really stop, or are we just going to continue? Like, do we go back to town, or are we just kind of continually pull these brief intermissions to breathe and reload?
I think so. I think it's a continual play.
This
Well, that and story cutscenes for sure.
slow, emotional, overwhelming.
I mean, there are side quests and stuff like that.
But when you get tired, not complaining. Just it's just a pacing. The pacing change from the fact that I've been playing so many MMOs lately.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to town.
Gotta go back to town. I'm looking forward to diving more into the crafting here in a little bit, but we'll see.
Ford looks clear from now.
And the right gun makes all the difference. Alright. Candy, candy, candy.
Candy, candy. Candy, candy. Is
there more candy? Is that it? No? That's it?
Got some blue
Just
gloves
one
finally.
chest? You call that loot? No, there's more. Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Get
I
those
have grown
upgrades.
accustomed to a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Alright.
And a rarity. Whoa, look at this. A 533.
Alright, let's go see if we have some new skills. Because I bet I do. Class. Oh, I got choices. Okay. Increase skill damage by 8 against marked. Okay. Reduces elite damage against me by 10%. Oh, done. Increases anomaly power. Done.
Okay, so
Make
what's
these things
this?
count.
What's this bad boy? Shotgun Master. Increases your shotgun weapon damage by 15%. Not rocking a shotgun the second. But what do we got? Deadly Shadow increases critical damage by 20%. Decreases cooldown and movement skills. Ooh, I'm going to go with the increased my critical damage.
Well, I got a convoy pattern.
You can also reset your skill tree at any time. So there's no like cost or penalty to it. You can just like, all right, I'm going to play with this. Travel to the radio tower.
And I got a banner. Okay. I don't know what any of that stuff means. Is there a support spec?
Yeah, Trickster is a really great support class. And then as far as specs then go, you could probably build any of the characters classes out into any kind of role that you would desire. But some might be obviously easier than others.
I mean, I support things by lighting them on fire.
Of course they tried. I mean, back in the day when we had things that could fly, and they dropped like a rock when their electronics flatlined. There is no such thing.
So I think when I move to the new room, I want to have, if console playing is going to be a thing, I want to have a second camera that I can switch to, so that I'm looking, because I'm looking off to the side. So I think that's a goal.
Right.
But then I quickly am going to want a third camera, because we're going to need a pup cam.
And then you need to get somebody to run and do a camera switch. So it's like, his stream is really cool. Oh, come on.
Are you guys any of you familiar with Zoomy?
Zoomy?
There's a streamer on Twitch. They play a lot of 14, and they have all these like different transitions where like when they're making a reaction or whatever, like it zooms in on their face. So it's like it's super. I mean, their name is Zoomy, and it's a super zoom driven stream. Whoa! Character was glitching out.
Juggernaut Captain, level 14. I was like, number 14?
I don't know if I got that interrupt off in time. Just waiting for it to come off cooldown. Something's like making my controller just continuously vibrate right now. Chill.
Chillax.
Even when I wasn't shooting. There's moments of glitchiness, moments that feel like, oh yeah, this is day one. Things that we hope get fixed. Easy.
Yeah, they said there's a... Oh, man. Because I teleported and it's like, yep, you're staying right where you are. And I didn't even pay attention. I was already executing my combo. Cremator.
So when you move to PC, are you going to have to start over?
Yep. I mean, I'm starting at level 7 on PC.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able, like, you're going to be way behind in story?
Yeah, I might just try to join you, though. And then that way, it's like we just kind of pick up from here. I'm just going to be a little weaker.
Okay.
That's something I want to test. I mean, so it's like, all right.
Be kind of a bummer. Just replay the last 3 hours again.
It's like, how are the first 3 hours? Well, we've played them 3 times in a row. A journal.
All right. 146 scrap. Man, I'm getting a lot of loot. Oh wait, 259's even better.
Oh, I'm hearing the Outriders anomaly theme.
Light machine gun. So is there a way to mark something as like specifically that I don't want to recycle?
No, there's no locking feature. So you either got to focus in on, like, the quick rarity thing is something that's nice, because otherwise it's like, it takes a little time.
Yeah, but like, I like this green one that might be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can still individually click by hitting the right stick down to hit the recycle.
Isn't perfect.
No. The ability to sit here and say lock would be nice. Like, hey, do this except, for anything that doesn't, Yeah, because right now it's like, I want to protect my purple. Go ahead and add that.
Mark.
Armor of Eons.
So I've been breaking stuff down, and then I don't know. I guess I can go to a crafting table at some point. Burn afflicted on enemies deals 20% more damage, or increased weapon damage by 5%.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take weapon damage. I can always loop back.
Yeah.
But I want to.
There's gonna be all kinds of. There's gonna be all kinds of opportunity for one up. Yeah, being that Ord's Kira here is actually like level 17 and they're further. It's like I think I even remember them saying like, yeah, you could jump in wherever. It's like, yeah, like I could just join you. We pick right up and I'll just be a little bit lower level. It's like, all right, no.
It is like Gears of War with powers. It's a lot like Gears of War with powers.
Yeah, I get gear. I get like a little hint of Gears, a little hint of like Destiny and Borderlands.
Same team.
Yeah.
This
Oh
team
yeah,
built
same team.
Gears.
Yeah.
So, like, there's going to be a lot of Gears.
If your frequency really works,
Now they've
that
taken
radio
looting
power leads us to the
elements
signal.
that you would
We can
see
contact
from
the floor.
Division, Destiny,
Needless
Borderlands
to say, this can change everything.
to kind of make a very PvE
One step
open
at
world
a time.
feel. The
Let's just
pacing
get you
of like
over here in one
the
piece.
zones kind of opening up and closing down and opening up and closing down is very similar to Destiny when you're in areas. Now, like there's a transition in Destiny because it's meant to be an MMO where there's these huge open expanses and you have like a vehicle. We haven't run into anything like that, but when you're actually like in content in Destiny, the pacing is very similar.
Hold it. The
But
signal.
because we're not like triple jumping around and instead we're hiding behind things, that's much more Gears.
Coordinates, but I have a direction. God damn it.
What is it?
It's either in the forest or somewhere beyond.
What aren't you telling me?
Nobody's ever come back alive from the forest.
Yeah, I figured you're gonna say something like that. Listen,
I mean, there's lots of places I think people haven't come back alive from, so.
something's under the signal.
I'm sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, everybody, like, that's the theme of the game. Like, oh, no one's come back alive from there. Okay, I'll be back. Be right back.
Jakob, prepare the truck. We're heading towards the forest.
Oh, the forest? Of course. Driving into savage, uncharted territory and breathing a fungus that liquefies your organs was on my list of things to do today. You know, if I had a fucking nickel for every time...
Maybe we switch the radio off for a little while.
Ba-na-na-da. Yo. Alright. Every time I unlock an achievement, there's a little lag in the app. It's like, alright, cool. Oh, we got 2 stars. 2 stars. Speak to Jacob and continue to Dreadlock Pass.
Alright.
Is he available? Like, alright, I'm just gonna go here.
Seems like it. Speak to Jacob. Continue Dead Rock's Pass. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Most people don't come back from being impaled through the middle of the chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or shot in the neck. That one's still true, though. Load screens are reasonably fast. Within reason. Let's carry on. Where you at, Jacob? Where you at? Where's this crafting stuff? Is that what this little
It's the...
When we first heard the voices, I was almost sure we were all...
He should be here.
All right,
So-
let's play detective.
There's
If I
the
was in this
stash.
situation wandering off into the night.
Stash?
I found the stash. That's the little box, but
That's my. Yeah, that's gonna be like my bank, right?
oh yeah, here he is, crafting. Dr. Zahi.
Is that something we need to be doing?
I mean, if you want.
It's unbelievable.
I didn't know if it was something that's like gonna be a game changer.
Right. Need to upgrade my gear. Oh, I think the crafting in this game is the game changer. So let's see if I want to pick on my purple. Can't improve its rarity. That's okay. Raise attributes. Mod the gear. Click on this. So I can look at the different mods that I have unlocked, and then I can add them. Cool.
Choose an item from the cart. Okay.
So do I have any? And I have no tier 2 or tier 3. But this way you can see what mods that you have unlocked itself.
Improve rarity. Raise attributes. Mod gear.
Swap variant.
Okay. Add a slot. It's going to cost me 65 little leathers or something. Whatever these are. Hides. They are leather. Oh, good for me. Way to go, buddy.
So if I want to raise attributes, I can raise my crit damage on this, and I can upgrade that, but it's going to take different values. Very handy. And then if I want to level up, what's level up going to talk? Level up this item 16 iron. Okay, let me do that. Okay, very easy to do. Oh, oh yeah, that's very nice. Okay, level 15. Current wearable max level. Very cool. Okay, I took that titanium, cool. So that's nice. And then I can't yet improve its rarity. Okay.
Oh wait, level up.
Yeah, increases its overall stats as well.
Oh, but that's expensive. That's 16 of my little diamonds.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't have that many titaniums. Oh, okay, cool. I'm happy. We'll touch it. We'll touch it later. No need to spend all 40 of my little titaniums now. When they're showering me with better loot after every kill. Wait till I plateau a little. The truck. Make it look like hell on wheels. Oh, customized truck time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a camo. Oh wait, I can pick colors. Oh, I can pick color. Okay.
So you have things that you unlock. Banner. Right trigger hood.
This guy. Let's pick something obnoxious.
Okay.
There we go. Nice little yellow, orange. The red one goes faster. What do we got on hood? I got different flagpoles. I like that. I like it. And then I'd like it super raggedy. Yes. And then I've got I don't have different hoods yet.
Yeah, I didn't have any parts yet. I had no extra parts.
I am lacking rear bumpers. I am lacking wheel options. But there's a bunch. So. Alright. Cool. We'll need to level up, and then I can make it. Man, I really look hobo-ish. What is going on? Like, what is happening? I have like a Formula One jacket, Power Ranger pants, and like a leather little flappy thing.
Yeah.
This is insanity. I assume that I'll be able to jack with the cosmetics of my character more as we go. Hopefully it's saving each of these so that if I build up a set, I look good.
Yeah, I haven't seen any kind of loadout, and I don't think they have that yet. And I was like, that's where I think the strength comes in. It's like, let me just save this.
Okay. Any accolades content unlocked in demo would be available as soon as you get past the first quest. Yeah, you keep everything from your demo.
Yeah, everything from the demo carries forward.
But if you pre-order or whatever, you got like special looking gear, right? You got a cosmetic set.
The Hills Ranger stuff.
Okay.
But that's like level 10 gear as well. So, and then they say that it scales a little bit, and then with that scaling, it gets weaker like fairly quick because they didn't want it to be like the most epic gear, at the end of the game. Oh, you didn't pre-order? You didn't have the Hell's Ranger pack? Well, you can't play with us because you need that.
Look at that! I got a red truck in my cutscene.
I did not.
Buddy.
Very nice.
Yes. The truck is red. We've done pivotal things here, guys. What does Brian's truck look like? He's 5'6".
I'm just a white one.
Oh, just plain
I'm basic.
white whale.
I'm basic truck.
Oh man. You don't know if you're basic. You're basic.
No, you're just gonna make it worse.
What's going on, Fox?
I got it.
So, we've got problems. Insurgents have taken the quarry, and the only road headed east has been mined. There's no way through unless we talk to Corrigan. He's the Grand Marshal up in Trenchtown, and he is not known for being generous to strangers. Fortunately, I told that charming young lady out there that we were headed east. Now...
Don't tell people where we're going.
Right, I wouldn't normally, but it turns out she's Corrigan's associate. She'll give us an intro if we help her drive up a package.
What kind of package?
Try anything, Gnarly, and your short, pathetic life is over.
Ain't over till it's over, sweetheart.
You.
Who are you? I go to the end of the fucking world and you're still in my fucking face? You're drowning your bottle, asshole.
Why am I not surprised to see you in chains again?
That girl.
You guys like my mustache?
Is she a friend of yours?
It's so good.
From a long time ago.
Any reason she hates your guts so much?
Many reasons.
All right. I'm down.
Okay, so we're
What do you
back
want,
here.
Jacob? What do you want?
Explore the area and depart when ready. I'll just pick up the side quest, I guess, because why not?
Anybody out there?
Let's go to Trenchtown.
Hey, is anyone?
What's that do?
Don't know.
Oh, I'm ready. I guess. I'm ready for Trenchtown.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Buckle up. We're moving out.
This thing's surprisingly roomy inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Honda Odyssey of foreign planet landers.
You gather your flock.
So you gather your flock.
I love that it's red. Oh, being able to modify cutscenes is tight. Oh,
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
super easy.
I wonder, Tom. I hope so. I hope so.
Oh, there's my truck. There's
Hey.
my truck.
Yeah, I see your red truck, actually.
Yeah.
Is it like all of our trucks?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
up front.
That's awesome.
Our little convoy.
Mer, mer.
Oh man, I hope they have horns.
Okay, we got enemies.
Kurva, there, in front.
Climb up that. Oh, the lack of climbing. Crushing my soul, guys. Crushing my soul. Gotta loot mid-pull. This is etiquette. These are the rules.
You can actually set auto loot rules so that when you press down on your D-pad, it will pick up any rare, like whatever your auto rule is, like, rarity and up.
Oh, down on D-pad does that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's
auto loot, and I expected it to, do it automatically.
But it's it's
manual auto loot.
A manual auto loot. Perfect.
Got it. I just misunderstood. The word auto kind of confused me, I guess. I'm a simple mind. I come from a simple-minded time. When automatic meant not manual. We put the basic truck up front so that if something happens to it, it's a big loss.
Get that basic truck. Let it blow up. Let that basic truck blow up.
Demo truck.
This one's got a little slow to it.
Oh man, that'd
Very
be so
nice.
cool if they organized it based on like rarity of that, so that it they just get cooler as you work your way back. You stuck?
Oh, we got a captain.
That's funny.
Oh, that guy just like waylaid me.
Hey, what's your deal? Who told you to be back here? Oh, you only have knives. That's a bad plan.
You brought knives to a gunfight? Somebody needs to speak with requisitions here. What's my job? Your job is to run at these super like human monsters with these knives.
No. 2 knives.
2 knives. Jeez. I'm down. Thank you. Yeah, it's set to purple by default because you don't want to lose those beautiful perps.
Oh, I dropped mine to pick it all up.
Yeah.
Jam it.
Well, right, because you also like a lot of this is like you want the crafting mats too. I should set that. I set that on PC, but again, I forget. Oh, I got world tier gifts. I need to go check out what I got.
You got some camo for your truck, I bet. That's what I got.
That I was like, why don't I have anything? Like I didn't have anything unlocked. All right,
Running
let's.
at superhuman monsters while armed with just knives all the time. That's what I do.
Every day, all day.
I'm gonna capture this point. I'm gonna put my flag in it. Yeah. Look at that flappy, worn out flag. Not as worn out as I hoped. All right, let's consider some. Oh my goodness. Damage goes up. Clip size goes down. No. Shot just regenerate your health.
Ooh, there you go. You want to heal by shooting?
I mean, kind of, but I don't want to give up my exploding things are amazing.
I'm just gonna start.
Oh wait. No. We're not gonna switch back from the blues are so much better than the greens. We're not going back in rare.
Right. Yeah. So because blues start opening up mods, and mods are the game-changing element.
So get these greens out of here. I don't care if they're good. Get them gone. Oh man, I'm carrying around 1,200 little iron bars
In your pockets.
in my pockets. and 1,700
Yeah.
scraps o' leather.
Yeah, YouTube is not what I would recommend if you're like, I want to start streaming. Oh, okay. Like Twitch is like for Google's a startup, right? So they and they've never heard of like Mixer or Twitch, and like, hey, how can you make this
Doesn't show up
better?
in their search results.
No, not at all.
All right. YouTube's a great place to upload videos. Their streaming is learning.
Yeah, and there's a big, and like even on YouTube, there's a big lag, and so then what Chris is doing is he's capturing my YouTube gameplay because we don't live in the same spot. Maybe one day, if there's like ever a chance where it's like, hey, we got ourselves a little shared space. We're like FaZe Clan or something, and then we just all capture and stream and have like epic setups. That's every YouTuber's dream. To live a ridiculous life.
To pay rent on another space.
Yeah.
There would be advantages to it, but...
Yeah, but when would that justify the cost? Like...
Think nimble.
Think nimble. You know what? What people like about YouTubers is when they're relatable and not when they're ridiculous. Oh, you don't have a $20 billion mansion?
Alright. Let's pick all this stuff up. I just got some more blues. All these blues. Tasty, tasty blues. I'm about to hit level 13. Which is pivotal. I'm gonna heal up with all these guys on me. You can't shoot me, I'm on the other side of this little barrier.
Oh, you turned him into a bomb.
I got this little piece of wood with a cloth on it. I'm invincible to your bullets now. And your lightning. Thank goodness this here bulletproof lumberyard is our fighting place. Oh gosh. Hello, 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 hello. Knife guys are back.
Turns out that was a really good strategy. Way to go, Captain.
Oh gosh, he's a plunderer. He's here to plunder. He's here to steal
Oh,
all my stuff.
I'm down. I'm down again. Yeah, I'm on ultra low latency on YouTube. And
yeah,
so
5 seconds is ultra low.
Yeah, so and that where it's like I never realized it.
Definition of latency than the rest of the world.
Yeah. Because I even tested it on before I was like wasn't doing ultra low streams for a while, and I was like, oh yeah, it's not that, and then it's a massive difference between that low latency and normal latency.
Alien wood's bulletproof. Why are we not wearing wood armor?
Yeah. Apparently wood is indestructible. Oh man, I'm gonna switch to handguns.
Well, we're here carrying around 1,200 iron bars, and I could be bringing 6 slabs of alien wood, and I'd be all set. Really hard to work with, though. Breaks a lot of saw blades.
Oh, this guy can teleport.
When he's dead.
Okay, he's down.
To die right after I said that. That made that anticlimactic.
a little bit. Gotta put a couple more bullets into him.
The game is fun, Deuce. It's good. I got powers. I got a bunch more powers coming my way. Oh. Alright, we're gonna switch to pistol. Oh, this pistol's way better than that revolver. Way easier to use, and the reloading is fancy. I've been going to baton classes on the weekends, and I do this little swirly trick.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. Just rotate the barrel, and new bullets appear from an infinite stash I have in my horse pocket. It's good.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I would give the reload a 10 of 10. Damage leaves some to be lacking, but
Tom says I lead a life of extravagance. Yes, waking up at 6 in the morning to change diapers on children and listen to them ask me for waffles repeatedly. And I go, I'm not making waffles. It's 6 in the morning. I'll make waffles on Sunday. Oh, the extravagance.
Oh man.
Always be executing.
You know what would have made that cutscene better if I reloaded right before I shot him.
Oh,
With my
yeah.
fancy reload.
World Tier 7. Look at us.
Crushing it, man.
Crushing it.
ability.
Oh,
I got
level
new ability. I
13.
level 13.
New skill, borrow time. Oh, this is where I can actually set a spot
man, I have
and return to it. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Let's play around with that.
Fill your current weapon's magazine with bullets that will ignite the air around them and burn them, even if you're awful at aiming. Cool.
Just wait till they're teenagers.
The skill lasts until you reload or switch weapons. Oh, I can just freeze things? That seems handy.
Let's do borrowed time.
That seems handy. Remove skill. I don't know though. I've been leaning pretty hard into these this burn build. I think we're just gonna start lighting things on fire.
Got some gloves. Let's see if those are better.
I'm digging keyword burn.
There we go. Oh, same. So this is borrowed time reduces cooldown. Very nice. What do I have right now? Healing slice. Cyclone. Oh, let's go with this because I have that skill equipped. And we'll just go ahead and say, get out of here.
And then, do I have another build yet? No, I don't have any class points. But I'm going to go ahead and reset my tree.
So James says, instead of them asking for waffles, they're going to be asking for money. Yeah. Can I get some money? Maddie already started. She's 6, and she's like, can I get some money? I'm like, you can earn some money. Like, how do I do that? And I was like, you get a job. And she's like, what do I need to do? I go, you need to find somebody who's willing to pay you for a task and service. It's like, okay, so hold on. I'm not handing out money. My job is to make sure that you guys know how to provide for yourselves.
Okay. You're enjoying it on the PS5. Nice.
It is 1 minute till.
PC launches at
11 o'clock. 1 minute.
So if you want to get it in the next 60 seconds, you are unfortunately going to have to pick your PS5. But after that, whatever makes most sense for you. It is cross-play. It is not cross-save. So once you pick a platform, your character is going to remain there, and you can play with your friends wherever.
And we're going to test out me jumping in on PC here and see if that works, and then joining back at this spot. I'll be a little bit lower level, so I'll probably be pretty squishy, but I'm sure that we'll see what that scaling looks like and see how I can kind of jump in. You know, it's like at the end of the day, like, I've already done this. Kong says, just bought the game. I can't wait to get on. Kong, hopefully you have a good time with it. I think after this cutscene, it's 11 o'clock. We'll see if GeForce Now decides it will let me connect or not. We will see. If it doesn't, then we'll just keep going on Xbox until said time.
Here comes Red Truck.
Red Truck.
Oh, is Red Truck up front, or is that just in my cutscene?
No, Red Truck behind, in the rear.
Basic whales up front.
Basic whale.
The big bunker. I'll let them know you're coming, though your kind's pretty hard to miss.
Kale's loading up PC. Here it comes.
If
you got it on PS5, you can play with people on Xbox. Yeah, we have a PS5 player in our party. Kira's in our party on PS5 right now. You just, like, if you have, like Brian's playing on Xbox because it's free on Xbox, and he pre-ordered the game on PC.
Correct.
And so he's wants his character on PC to be his main character, and he's gonna have to go back and re-progress.
Let me see if it'll let me connect to on GeForce Now, because then we can test this bad boy out.
So it just kind of puts him back in time.
Back in time.
It's a sweet truck there. I mean, I like my red, though.
I don't want the demo.
Let's see. Did I unlock any more truck parts? Oh, class. Oh, I didn't finish my class build. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Activate explosive skills increases. Oh, I'm not doing explosive. I'm doing burn. 4, 5.
Okay.
Your firepower is increased by 15% of my anomaly power.
Okay, so it's not showing up yet on GeForce Now, so
Yeah, let's do that.
we'll keep on moving. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna lean into this burn build.
Outrider.
Okay. And then check on Accolade, and let's go see. I could have just tabbed out of that. Accolades. Let's go see if I got some new cosmetics. I got a new banner, and I got a banner pattern, and I got some more emotes. All right.
Lucy from Trenchtown?
Lucy from Trenchtown?
Well, not exactly. I mean,
So I can't decorate my. Can't get my truck decorated. While he checks on this, we're gonna go in and see if there's anything else that make my truck look like hell on wheels. Great. Got my red truck with my one camo pattern. Welded? No. That's way better. This is way better. I want it to look more torn. Would this look more torn? Yeah, that'd look more torn. And then, I can paint it. Trigger. It should match my truck, right?
It's Graybeard.
Oh, I've got a pattern? Oh!
What happened to your daughter?
War.
I like that.
All right.
And then can I choose what the second color is? No.
I should head to the wreckage zone if I'm gonna find these smugglers.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll go red and black. And then I've got the base logo where I can do a little spider.
Give you a little bit more
We're
time.
gonna go with the base logo. We're gonna make that bad boy, I don't know. Actually kinda like it how it is. Maybe even brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pivotal. Cosmetics are crucial. We're gonna do way more damage now, guys. Just because things look cooler. Color your truck just for men. A touch of gray.
A touch of gray.
Liking it to play it enough more often. So I'm not gonna play it more often on main streams because I like keeping streams safe for work, and like this game is very M for mature.
Yeah.
So, this is Gutman's
But so far I like it enough. I'd like to finish it.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes.
If there was like an auto cutscene skipping feature, like I'd be really interested in seeing like what does the speed run look like on this game, you know? Because like if you skip all the cutscenes, if you're just like let's go, like how fast could you go from clearing it? Now, what are the rules to that? Like, are you leveling up the whole time, or are you like going from the start of the story, world tier 15 to the end? What's that time take? You know?
I told you what you wanted to hear. I can't force the fucking visions. I've told you.
Sick of your bullshit.
Oh.
We fight tomorrow.
You only fire that in the air because pistol ammo's infinite.
Yeah.
You have an altar right here. You'll fight with his men tomorrow, yeah? Just let the girl go.
I don't have time for this. Who the hell is she to you?
She's like some kind of daughter to me.
Hold on. You had a daughter?
Maybe more like I was screwing her mom for a couple of years, and maybe her aunt. Facts are blurry.
I like this arrangement very much. They want the passage east and the witch. Fine.
You would take Seth's place in battle?
That's the level of man bun I want to get to.
Seth is here.
The Great Altered was last seen out in the wreckage zone, hunting one of your kind.
Then I'll
getting
go
close.
find him.
You do that. The assault's
I have some
tomorrow at
awkwardness
dawn.
on the sides.
If I'm to give up my oracle, I expect
And the
to see
back
one of
back
you
here is
back
still
here, or our deal is
not there.
Hey. Thank you.
Leave the truck again, and I'll weld you to the wheel.
I can't weld you to the wheel. I don't have that cosmetic unlocked yet.
And he's welded to the wheel, cosmetic unlocked. All right.
My altered friend. So, you decided to follow Seth into the ruins
All right.
of the old
Did it
industrial
boot up?
zone. I used to be in charge of that place.
And? You want it back or something?
Back in the day, it was the heart of our industry. Right up until the anomaly fried all our tech. Then that engine exploded in our faces and irradiated the area for good measure. It was mayhem. I dragged those people out of there. I saved them. I created this town.
I created this town. Time to go. Prepare the truck. And we're here. We need to go to the wreckage zone. Let's go.
You aren't switching platforms?
It's not showing up on GeForce Now yet.
Oh.
Remember how we were trying to play Destiny 2 at launch on GeForce Now, and it was like, nope.
Yeah, they were like a day behind.
Yeah, it's like, okay, let's go.
Nothing's ever as bad as it could get.
Stream's overloaded.
Oh, thanks, Irish guy. I'm sorry, I missed the your comment just a little while ago.
Boss, if memory serves, there's a nice joint with some good tail around the corner. Tell him Picasso.
I haven't dropped a single frame since we moved to fiber. 6 hours, 6.5 hours straight, not a one. But it helps that I only want like 5 meg of consistent upload every second, and I have 300. So, like, even if I have a down moment in the network and it plummets all the way to 100, I've still got 20 times what I need.
The problem with is that while you were like technically on fiber, it was cable to fiber, so that cable connection was all shared. So it's like what you were experiencing is like people are like, "Hey, I'm going to upload now." It's like, yeah, that's actually the same. I could run technically into the same issue if all of a sudden everybody in my area started uploading. I'd be like, "All right, I guess I can't do that now." And I keep checking for when fiber is here, and it's like, nope. It's like, come on.
The amazing part is that I'm paying $30 less a month.
Yeah. I pay $125 a month
the upload
for my internet, and if we got fiber in here, like I think I'd be paying,
it's $55 grand.
Yeah, I'd be paying $55.
300 up, and up is all I care about.
Right, and I don't even
Everybody
need
has
like
plenty
the.
of down.
I don't even
Everybody
need like.
has plenty of down.
I went with 50 up, but to get 50 up, I had to have 1,000 down. I'm like, I do 500 like
providers, and it's fiber all the way into my house.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fiber the whole way.
The
like
whole
literally way. Had to run the cable, had to put a hole in my wall and hook it directly into their box. It is fiber all the way from the line to like my house all the way out to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, well, what if you paid $20 less than you're paying for your current service that's not living up to what you need, because you have a shared upload with all your neighbors, and we got you 60 times the upload. And I was like, that'd be a great deal. And they're like, and what if for the next 12 months we took another $10 off of that and did no installation fees, no equipment fees?
All right.
That'd be great. And he's like, what if we worked with your schedule to make it convenient to come out? I'd be like, that'd be great, as soon as possible. And he goes, is there a time today that works? Like, yeah. That's the problem, Dev. I had moved from 100 down up to 400 down. They were talking about moving me to 1,000 down, but they were doing it over coax, and it was shared, and so there's only so much bandwidth for down and up, and so the up was getting penalized, and the up was capped like saying 20, and then I was getting, but like in reality, I was getting 20, and then 8, and then half. And like if you're on a service if you're on something that allows buffering, it's no big deal, but because I stream, we can't buffer this. You guys cannot see 5 seconds into the future. So when it hits a couple seconds of down, they're like, well, it's 20, 95% of seconds throughout the day or whatever. And I was like, that matters nothing to me. I need every single, I am sending 60 frames of brand new data out every single second for 6 hours continuously. And I need not a single one of those frames to get missed. So they couldn't do it. Not to their own fault. The network was designed to be a residential neighborhood, not a bunch of people working from home. So, like, they were very polite. I'm not upset with them. But I did switch providers. They built a bunch of infrastructure that wasn't designed for COVID. When everybody goes back to not working from home, it's probably fine.
So the reason you're seeing the lagging in this is because I'm actually streaming it over the Xbox app, the console companion. So I'm connected to my console via the an app. I'm not actually having it. So you'll see various like different visual glitches from time to time, and a little bit of lag in the gameplay. And that's where, like, when I switch to GeForce Now, you'll see a very clear difference. It's like so much better performance, so much better connection. Yeah.
It's 55 months for my fiber, but it'll jump after a year, but that's fine. It'll jump to still less than I was paying before.
So there's some lag. Oh, console decided to quit the game.
You're host.
I'm the host. Let me see if GeForce Now is up and running. Let's see, yeah, because you can see here streaming, stop streaming up there in the corner.
I don't think we're planning on playing with Happy today. We didn't schedule anything with anybody. We're still used to being partner. We should have had a little more foresight and tried to see if we could get somebody to squad stream with. We just didn't. We didn't even reach out to anybody. So, all right. Yeah. So every time Brian disconnects, the whole party breaks down. So
what we should do is I should join you then. We're at the same spot, so I should just technically join you.
What's causing it? Is your Xbox?
Could be.
Xbox you do?
Could be.
I don't know that my Xbox won't have its own problems.
Or it could just be the game that it crashes or whatever.
I guess your Xbox is streaming. My Xbox is just doing the one thing.
Yeah.
My Xbox has a lighter load. Your Xbox is having to do more work right now.
Darkness, do you need a hug, dude?
Pushing data out to his PC. That's how he's doing this, as opposed to I have a capture card coming out of mine. So I'm just duplicating the HDMI signal.
So I can't install it to my PC. My PC will not run this game. So you're still not actually seeing it on Stadia either. Oh, so it's like, let's go, people.
Yeah, I could up the quality because we cover MMOs. Like, I really don't worry about it. I don't want to fast like 1080p, 60 frames is fine. It really is fine for MMOs. They don't. It's not, but like for this style of content, you know, it would be interesting to know. I also don't have a 4K TV, so like, I didn't buy 4K monitors intentionally. And so, like, even if I suddenly decided to cover a 4K game, I don't really have a setup designed for that because
I think Darkness needs a hug.
The most setup for the least money, and the most setup was to set up for the resolution that I plan on doing my content in, which is all 1080p. I don't want to work with 4K files. Any of you that have ever done any form of video editing or even like taking video of like a family event or anything like that, if you've filmed that in 4K, like it's like a gig per second. It is just something stupid as far as data. It's massive. So the files just get huge. Yeah, I crashed.
Let me see if I can put it on Shadow because I don't know if I have enough hard drive space. We will see. I might have to uninstall something.
What happened with Shadow's ownership? They were going through a form of bankruptcy.
They're going through a form of bankruptcy. I'm sure hopefully they'll get new investment or somebody will just let them kind of die and then buy out their tech.
It's neat technology, but it takes money.
That it does. I always enjoy when like people come into videos and streams. This game I've never played it's garbage. Like, dude, like, all right.
Yeah, Kendrick. I mean, having control over the ISP is the hardest part. So knowing that my ISP could support 4K streams is really nice. As far as like saying like, well, because otherwise you would never be able to upgrade beyond that. Now, it's nice that the choice is entirely in my hands, as opposed to under my previous internet. Buying all the hardware to get me up to 4K wouldn't have fixed the problem.
Let me know when you get back in, so I'll jump into your game. That way, if mine decides to crap out, then we can do that, and then you can generate a crossplay code. Let me see if I can get it installed on Shadow real quick. Let's see here.
Start game. Does it break our party?
No, it shouldn't. I mean, we're still here. Let me see here. Where's my...
Load times are still faster than Destiny. Destiny's appalling on an Xbox One. I cannot believe that it still runs like that. Did your whole stream go down?
Is my stream down?
No. Okay. I didn't know. I looked over and saw like a desktop.
Yeah, I've got Shadow up right here because I was going to see if, like, is there something I can uninstall, and then can I install, you know, like Outriders or something like that. So, got a lot. I can uninstall World of Warcraft. Let me do that.
You're not going to play WoW?
Nah, not anymore.
Okay.
Let's see here.
They're out of content at their in-game right now, but they're not out of content that you've seen.
Yeah, I don't like.
You still haven't touched their deep dungeon. You still haven't touched.
Yeah, I don't like playing solo.
They're waiting.
So I don't like the game. Like, it's just, that's the easiest way that I can wrap it up. It's just, I like playing with you, and then that's about it. And so it's like, okay. So I don't intend on returning. Let's see here. Who knows? Maybe they'll do a new Genesis or something like that and come out and be like,
I don't think they're going to replace they just spent a ton of money and time rebuilding their new player experience just now. I don't think they'll do another one anytime soon.
Yeah.
That would be really confusing to do a new player
Here's the new player experience, and then here's a new player experience. Let's see if that freed it up. Not yet. I said uninstall. Do I have to do it from the battle?
CD Projekt Red is reorganizing to be able to do multiple AAAs at once.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, the satirical part of me says they should reorganize to be able to do one AAA at once. So,
yeah. Well, I think when they have also, like, what was it, like these long dev cycles? It's like you're not bringing any money when you're building.
Coming out with one game on time, coming out with multiple games not on time is not.
Shadow did go bankrupt, Irish.
Cyberpunk was a series of errors, an entire
stop
comedy of
updating.
errors. And so saying they could run multiple Cyberpunks at a time doesn't make me feel better. So it would let them diversify, so when they run into Cyberpunk issues, then maybe the next Witcher can come out on time. Alright, I'm in a game, so what do I do?
Yeah, so Shadow PC, like, they filed for bankruptcy protection, and so
join my game?
Yeah, I mean, if it's ready, let me just try to join in.
I'll hit a match, or like it tossed me.
And
I'm not in
a double. That's fine. A double gulp, and I'm gonna join friend. Waiting to join session. Well, then what you have to do is you have to go into your thing, invite friend, and say generate a cross play code, and then I'll just put it out for Kira, for anybody who wants to jump in with us. Okay, so and let's go to library.
Because I can run back.
Let's go to Outriders.
You're in my game.
And I have space required, space available.
Don't lead enemies to your allies. What's this countdown? Oh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great idea. We'll switch to Shadow while I wait for GeForce.
Yeah. That's just the satirical part of me. The reality is having multiple dev games at once allows you to have resources that one game doesn't have to justify paying for in its entirety. And so if you have a team that fleshes out maps and, applies graphical assets, or if you have a team that handles music or voiceover work or whatever, and you're not at a point where you need voiceover work, you either have to let those resources go or you have to pay them for not doing anything. And so having multiple titles is what allows, we talk about Square Enix not having the resources of World of Warcraft, but it's not just World of Warcraft that pays for those resources. They have a number of titles that share those resources.
Have you generated a code yet?
I can't go back to town. I ran back to town at 4.
You don't have to. You just hit start and party and then.
Oh, I thought I had to
but probably not in combat. Nah, yeah, like people can join in.
I tried to run out of combat and it said don't do that.
Yeah, let's wait till let's not. I'm with you. So we'll kill these guys and then we'll.
Running out of combat just got me killed. It didn't. It just ported me back into combat.
Yeah, that's the downside. Like when you look at the live service model, the strength of it is that you don't actually have a player being the host. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, oh, Brian's game crashed. Everybody's still playing. Like Brian's actually still in the party, and because the whole game doesn't just die. But I get probably the added expense, and that's where it's like, okay, how do you do that? That's why I like when you look at it, like, I think as we look at MMOs, as we look at like who can afford that kind of thing, and it's like I think that's where you have Microsoft, Sony, Amazon, Google, like where if they like, and Google's not making games anymore right now, so it's like, let's go. How do you make a like a showcase for what you're like? Why do you want to use Google hosting providers? Like, look at what we did this game. Oh yeah, drop that loot. Drop that loot.
Yeah, it's reliabilities of a game is fixed by just removing the variables of people.
Mm-hmm.
As a streamer, like the reason I picked the hardware I did is because like I wanted reliability above performance. It's why I stream in 1080p with hardware that's capable of well over 1080p. Is because if something's making my 3080 run hot,
I want to get a different
stop
skill.
Running 1080p. Like it's I can run hot while running multiple things at 1080p. It's not going to be a problem. Yep, there we go. Golf route.
I like the I do like the Hunt the Prey more than the Borrowed Time. Borrowed Time would be good kind of from an in and out build, but oh, did I die? Yeah, I died. All right.
Okay, so now can I res people? This is where I was trying to get. Okay, now it's let me back in it. Thank you.
All
this
right.
is all I wanted.
So hit start, and then you go to like invite friends, and then you can generate a code.
Play with friends. Enable cross options. Gameplay. Where's crossplay?
Is crossplay enabled on you?
You can cinematically camera smooth to avoid the shaking. You guys asked earlier if you could avoid camera shaking in cinematics. The answer is yes.
So under options, you have to turn on crossplay if it's turned off.
Options.
Are you in the game? Are you in the game yet, Soro? Because if you are, we can just drop you the code. But like, is it on? Is it showed up on Stadia yet? It's been 24 minutes.
How do I do crossplay?
It's under your gameplay options, and then it says enable crossplay, and you say
enable crossplay. Oh, you cannot be changed while in a party.
Can't be changed while in a party. All right, well, I'll leave party then. Yes, leave the party. All right, go ahead and. Oh, you're at work, Star. Got it.
That's so stupid. Oh, you cannot. I get that there's some technical reasons, but as a user, the idea that you can have 1 to 2 people and then you go to 3, and they're like, well, you can't have 3 until you don't have 2. What? Okay, play with friends. Then I can invite you.
So did you enable though? Have you enabled it yet?
I enabled.
Okay, I will now join you. Let me make sure it's enabled on mine. Okay, cool.
That's so funny. Generate game code. Y5V017K9. Whoever you're trying to get that.
All right, so let me go ahead and type that into my chat, and just in case. So that was Y5
V017K9.
9. Cool. There you go. If anybody wants to pop in, there you go.
It's funny. That's so funny.
I actually got ESO on Stadia for free because it was a part of like Stadia Pro.
That's
and it's
like that's like in 14 when they're like.
But ESO is probably going to be free with Game Pass.
Upgrade your relic. Okay, how do I give you my relic? Oh, you unequip it. Okay, I unequipped it. Well, you have to be the class. Okay, how do I be the class? We have to equip the weapon. Okay,
you son of a... You got me. How can you have it go upgrade? Well, they've created an impossible loop. Yeah, I literally have like a level 1 white mage cane just for turning in that stuff. It's like, this is so ridiculous.
Oh man, my next skill perk's gonna increase damage against flaming enemies, and like when I reload, my clips light them on fire, my abilities light them on fire. This is amazing.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wreck this guy. Get out of my face. Pop up. Alright, pop down. Pop up, pop down. Gotta do more than that. It looks like he's boogie boarding. Everything must burn. Guys, I'm here to enable. That's what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
If you guys have Game Pass and you're not playing this game sometime in the next 24 hours, why not?
I mean, and essentially, like that guy who was just coming into chat to troll or confirm to everybody that that their taste in games is awful. It's like if you have Game Pass and it's not and you try it and you don't like it, nobody gets it. Like it's like that's fine. That's all right. Fine. Cool. Like there's no drama around it. Like okay, you didn't like the game. What did it cost you? Nothing. You're all right. Well, hopefully you'll find something else. Check out Octopath Traveler. Fantastic game. It always cracks me up when people are like, graphics are gross. Like, are you kidding me?
Like most of this game, but you're not really getting into the build variety. You're not really unlocking weapons with mods. So like, there's still going to be a lot lacking between what you see watching somebody.
Well, this and Endgame for sure. Like,
yeah, the game's only picking up from here.
Because like when I compare this to Division though, like Division, I never got into any switching out weapons or mods or like any of that until the end, until like you hit level cap. So this at least introduced you to like you were already making a choice. Like I'm not gonna like this piece of gear is more powerful, but this mod is better. You know, so it's like you've already had that experience, and it's only I think going to then get more pronounced. But it might not. Like we could be at the end game and it's like, okay, you want vulnerability, you want this, and that is all. Like you don't want everything else is a waste of time. See, I was playing with the borrowed time, and it's like I like it for getting out. So it like borrowed time I think is going to be something that pairs really well with Hunt the Prey, but then I have to pick like do I not want slow time or something like so. It's just like there's already choices. I'm like, all right, I'm down. Revive. Okay, well let me use it. Fine.
Reload.
Okay, captain's down.
Yes.
Oh, let me get that. See, this is where I wish I had borrowed time. Well, what's going on, Ryan? How you doing?
The first bullet does
says the code's invalid.
Yeah.
James says
like or like a light round, like sniper rifle, or something like that, where there's a lot of reloading going on.
James said the code's invalid, so maybe like it expired, or when we went into combat it changed. So we'll get a new code after we finish this little room.
Wait, no, that's because Kira's already in.
Oh, Kira's already in the group.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh well, then that's why James said Kira joined in. Well, that's actually good because otherwise it'd be like, here's the code. Join me if you want. Like, that's where it's like I would love to see like Twitch add that pin. Like, here's the pin code, or here's the one thing. Here's the new merch drop link. Blah blah blah. Thank you, Kira. All right.
Yeah, we're all set.
That's great.
Let
me just teleport up there.
FPS on PC can go to 120 frames. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I cap everything at 60. I cap everything at 60 because I record at 60. But like, I love the idea that there's a better experience out there. I just don't. I don't experience it. Would it be nicer for me to experience 4K 200 billion frames? Like, yes, absolutely. But like, my experience is uniquely tailored for the purpose of capturing for YouTube and Twitch. Like, that's my exclusive goal. I literally have two computers. This computer is exclusively for the purpose of Twitch. That is its entire objective. And so I literally just wrote down all the things I would want for Twitch, and I just built that.
Open the door. So far, Outlaw, I have to say I'm incredibly impressed by it. Now, there are some numerous bugs. We've had a couple of different crashes that take you out of the experience. But this is kind of my game, right? So there's an inherent bias that I am already bringing to this in this just saying that I'm having a good time. Let alone, I'm also currently just playing on Game Pass. So the version I'm playing has been absolutely free. And I am now installing it. Oh, that's a great rifle. But I get a lot of joy. Like, if I was playing, like, through a story, you know, is the story worth it? Like, yeah, probably through a playthrough. I like the characters. It is definitely not something that I will be playing in front of my children, ever. So it's not like it. So it's outside of like moments like these, and then like where we're kind of hanging out playing at night. You know, there might be some really cool builds. There might be some really cool like personal challenges that I try to do to the game itself. But yeah, at the end of the day, how many hours have we been playing now? Since 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a little over 3 hours into it, and I'm hearing people have beaten it at 15 hours, 16, 20 hours. So it's like, if you think about that, like there's still, I think, a lot more game to experience, and and that doesn't even get into the end game. So let's say ends up being 20 hours. Yes. Then it would be kind of hard for me to say, like, if you're just going to play it for the story and 20 hours worth, wait till it's on sale. Because, like, I look at games worth as $1 per hour of joy. I've had a lot of joy so far with this game, but I have yet to have 60. But I already put like 25 into the demo on PC alone. So I think I'm going to get my value out of this game for sure. Oh, it's up to let's keep playing right now. Like, but once I can shift over to PC, that'll be a good time to make like we can switch out party. There we go. Got some ammo. We were talking about in the roundtable, like, yeah, like, is ammo going to be scarce? And yeah, like ammo, like I feel like I'm constantly like, oh man, I need some more ammo. And who knows what like the different world tiers and things like that look like. Oh, why are we on world tier 6? Is that the only one that you had? Or are we stuck? Or did we set that and we're not moving up automatically because it looks like it's capped?
I think I'm capped.
Okay.
I'm capped. Yeah,
Okay.
You just had more than me. So we're at my max world tier.
Hopefully. Okay.
Host sets the world tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you somewhere had some experience that I didn't.
Yeah. Interesting.
Not a big deal.
Maybe from our demo playthrough and stuff, like where it's like, okay, I did this differently or something.
As a pyro to get through it, I ended up clearing that last boss. I ended up lowering my world tier, so you probably got more.
That could be it.
The first boss was like anti-pyro.
No, not bad.
For the purpose of generating content, so I just turned down the difficulty to get it clear.
Yeah, I agree,
now,
Tom.
I would feel way more comfortable fighting a boss like that. Like way more.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't give me the toolkit to fight the first boss in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it couldn't be done, just that it was going to actively
Right.
slow me down, and I was trying to be ready for day one launch, and so I needed that to be clear.
And Tom, everybody can kind of set like what their value is for them. I just try to be very clear about how I define that value of fun, because like in the case of Avengers, I got 10 hours of fun for that game. And Square Enix gave me a copy on Xbox, which I immediately stopped playing on because when you die, the load times are unbearable on console. They might be better on Series X. I should probably give that a test. But I went and purchased it on Stadia because I don't, I was like, all right, I'll just go ahead and buy it. So it has not, Avengers has yet to prove its worth in terms of my $1 per hour joy kind of metric. But that doesn't mean that everybody has to hear the dollar, like subscribe to my $1 per hour. I define that so that when we talk about it, I don't mislead anybody in a recommendation. Like, oh, Brian says it's worth it. And it's like, well, it was, because it was like a $10 game and I got 20 hours out of it. And I enjoyed that 20 hours, I look at it just from a cost proposition, and things like Game Pass can completely change that formula. Like, if you already have Game Pass, this is incredible. Would you subscribe to Game Pass for this? Yeah, take advantage of the $1 of Game Pass and try the game. Like, that in and of itself is a completely awesome deal. I love looters. I love these kind of games. I actually really enjoyed Division. I've really enjoyed Diablo. So I think reviews in my mind, it's about finding somebody who likes the games that you like and then giving that honest opinion about, like, well, this is what I like about it, this is what I don't. Because, like, I don't know, there's a general gamer mindset that I see often where it's like, like this, we had this guy in here earlier, like, the game looks horrible. Like, you're either blind or you're trolling, because it's like, game looks fine. The game looks really good. Like, are you wanting it to look like, what are you wanting or wishing that it did look like? Because art design and direction is a key aspect. And people usually, when they say the game looks bad, they're saying, like, I don't like the art design. That's fine. But yeah, when somebody doesn't go on and elaborate as to either what their expectation is or what, there's no you can't have a good gaming conversation about it. Oh, we got monsters. Big boy. Mimi big boy. Oh, what? Like, why does that fail? Yeah, anything that gives me more oh, gosh. More max ammo would be great. Oh, I'm down. Those things hurt. Oh, there's multiple of them. That's why. Okay. Gosh, get off my butt.
All right. I was busy. Kaz with 1,000 bits.
Kaz.
Outrider height. Sorry, I dropped into like reading all my tooltips mode there.
Kaz, thanks for the support, man.
Chris became really unresponsive. There's a lot to read there. Okay, so what I picked there to kind of sum up everything that just happened.
Okay.
I could not talk while focusing. Is I basically moved my build to, my goal is this character heals by being aggressive. Every time I get a kill, that's what gets me health. So I moved to, every time I get a kill now, it restores ammo in the clip.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I'm stacking burn damage. And so basically I'm just stacking the likelihood that I get the kill. And so that's my intention where possible. And so you saw me pick lower armor, lower stats on some of my guns and weapons compared to what the best I found is to get the mod that creates a better build. So I'm picking the highest damage that won't actively dissuade my build from functioning. And now we're going to go get rid of everything. The build will continue to change from there. If we were at the end game, I would try to save things that mattered.
Yeah, right now it's all about acquisition of parts and experimentation. Yeah, I would not lock yourself into anything like, oh, I gotta hold on to this. No. Like, you're gonna be experiment, hold on to what you like if you want, but it's, it's gonna be, especially until you're at level cap.
All right, switch off this SMG and try out this gun bit. Nice.
Yeah, there it is.
I think that's so. I think
graphics are not equal to fun.
They still stack up. I think as I have more mods available, once you get into crafting, you'll be able to kind of swap those mods out. So when you have a weapon type you like and you have a mod you want, you won't be out there looking for that perfect roll Diablo moment where you're just grinding and grinding, and every time the item drops, you're like, oh, this isn't the right one. You'll just go ahead and make the right one. And so there's aspects of the crafting system, and because it's not meant to be a live service game and there's no PvP and stuff, they don't have to balance for things like that, which is giving them the opportunity to create systems that would really break the game if it was a more multiplayer driven instead of just cooperative, and like where there was a competitive nature to it. And so they can have systems where, like, when you unlock a mod, you keep that mod forever and ever. They don't need to create scarcity as a form of balance.
Yeah.
And so they don't. Scarcity has a place in games. It just doesn't have a place in like cooperative PvE only games, where the goal is to say, get in there, play the game the way you want. You're not going to break anybody else's experience. Anybody you're playing with chose to play with you, and you're on the same team. And so you can afford to have players that would break the balance in a game where there was leaderboards or something more competitive. So I assume when we get into the end game, there may be scarcity in some of that. We'll see. Or maybe not. And I mean, it's much more of a like single player experience. We're going to experience the story, and then there is an end game system that you can engage with if you choose. But ideally, you've gotten most of your value from this game by that point, and you're just extending it. Oh, man,
I love it. Like, I love how the challenge that they present. And they are shredding me. I just got destroyed.
You're away from Broodmother here.
Yeah, Broodmother's. Well, and then she keeps summoning ads, so it's like we gotta... I think you can actually stop her Broodmothery.
Home stretch.
Survive, live.
Heal. Oh gosh, you have too much life.
Yeah, I have not gotten any legendaries yet.
I can't. I don't have enough life. Like, if I get popped at all, I'm dead. Oh,
Just-
there we go. Oh, no! It's just Kira now.
Yeah.
Kira's got so little life left.
I think Chris is behind you, Kira, if you can get to him.
Well, I mean, the problem is there's all this stuff jumping around.
Right. Oh,
There it
okay.
is.
There it is.
There it is.
Look at all that auto loot, though. All right, let
Ah.
me check and see if I get anything better.
You just bought the game. You're downloading it right now. You enjoyed the demo. Well, that's exciting, Jeff. I'm glad. I hope you have a great day one experience. We've had the game shut down just a couple of times. We've had a couple of connection issues. If you're in a party, if the host has an issue, it seems to just crash everybody else out. And if you are going to play crossplay, be sure you enable that before forming a party with anybody that's on the same platform, because you can't change that setting after a person joins. So that your third friend will get locked out and you have to break that party. Other than that, go nuts.
Go nuts, have fun. All right, so I've got... Let's grab this. Double burst. Tactical. Ooh, automatic shotgun. Let's grab that guy. Cool.
Love those flaming bullets.
Looks like the Steam version is installed on Shadow. Well, let's get this fight done, and then we'll see if I can't join in and be underpowered as a Devastator, but with legendaries. Yes, automatic shotgun. I don't know why that teleport just randomly decides not to work.
I really think with the enough mods, you might be able to get like a sweet business type thing going on.
Oh yeah, man.
We'll see.
This is a game. This is a great gun. Oh, I love this shotgun. And then now I want to get. If I get a. Oh, did I level up? I did. Do I have another class skill? Because if I do, then I can actually increase my shotgun damage, which essentially would be ideal. Cool. We got a class point. All right. Let's see here. Increase your shotgun weapon damage. Let's do that. And there we go. Okay, no worries, James. I'm going to be playing. I've got a meeting at 2:30. Okay, one second. Right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is fun. Yeah, the legendaries were available. They give you an epic, like they give you a purple there. I don't know if that's what they're calling legendaries. As a quest reward, so they kind of show you they exist.
Mm-hmm.
They give that to you at like level 10 or 12 or something. I've already found better. Like I've already found it just does wildly more damage, and because it's level 12, right?
Central.
So, like as I've continued to level up, a blue with a better fitting mod and higher base damage is just more valuable to me. But it's a nice idea. Look forward to finding better ones. The beauty of the world tier is, like, if your build starts to fall behind, you can always tune the world's difficulty down.
Yeah.
But as long as you can let it keep going higher, you keep getting better loot. So you literally just let your build kind of build momentum.
Oh, I'm in a hole.
And if that momentum stops, you just let the game kind of slow down until you kind of catch up. So if you're missing certain drops, or if you've gone a build direction and it's not kind of working with a synergy that makes you comfortable, or
Here's your chest.
Or if you're just playing and you're tired or whatever. If you just want to tune it down, just tune it down.
Oh, Broodmother with a swipe. Swipe or no swipey.
Oh my gosh. It's too much. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
Yes! Broodmother down.
Alright, there we go. Nice little self-heal there.
But her minions are still all more than alive.
Oh, I ran out of ammo for my one type of gun. with submachine gun from here on out. All right. Thankfully, I've got another 700 rounds with that.
Come on.
All right.
Yeah, if I get a mod that reloads faster or just increases my maximum clip size or a way to get that going, that would be nice.
Oh my gosh. You're downloading the game now. It's only like 50 or 60 gig, so it's not...
On PC, it's like, yeah, it's not bad.
It's not massive. Mine stalled out at 95% or whatever and considered itself done, and the last 5% was the first level. Like, I was playing fine because I did the demo, but then when I went back to join Brian, it wouldn't let me join the demo. So I don't know if they were like, oh, you've already completed this, so we'll just skip it. But but it felt weird that it's like, oh, it's 95%. The thing I'm missing is the first boss. So I just closed it and let it finish. So I would say just make sure it's at 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It said it was ready to play, but evidence is to the contrary.
Well, fuck me. Jakob.
Okay, it's configuring it on Steam.
He's never been defeated.
He's never been defeated.
Uh-oh.
Let's, I guess, defeat him and then...
You see, they call him Moloch. Jakob, there's another altered out here. Someone more powerful than Seth.
Well, that's just fucking awesome.
Uh-oh.
Oh ho ho.
It's go time now. Let's do this.
Corrigan, Seth is dead.
Impossible. You're lying.
I saw him. He's charcoal.
He's charcoal.
We've already mobilized to the front. Time you made good on our deal.
Okay.
Okay, and then let's see here.
Yeah, Nari, I mean, I think we're going to get a lot of feedback on the game because A, there's going to be a lot of people that bought it. B, there's going to be a lot of people that, like, and some of those are going to be pre-orders, so they're going to give it a shot even if they don't like the initial experience post-demo. So you're going to have a lot of people invested. You're going to have, they let some content creators in early, so you're going to get a lot of early feedback there. And then everybody with Xbox Game Pass, even if that's not you, is going to be trying it. So there's going to be a ton of people going in and asking the question, is it worth purchasing, because they have not yet purchased. And telling you, like, oh, here's what I would be willing to pay for that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's going to be a ton of feedback out there. So if you have kind of a series of sources that make the most sense to, like, what you look for in a game, you should get plenty of updates. All right. We're going to try...
Yeah, we're going to switch me to PC here. Just I'm standing up.
I'm going to do my cosmetic here. See if we can update our truck. All right, got our red truck. Did I unlock anything else throughout all that? I would love to have a couple of other things. I assume the story will feed me a couple just so I can taste it. And then beyond that, it would make sense to lock those behind like achievements or make them really rare or put them behind in-game systems. Because those are where kind of that cosmetic systems really shine when it's additional. All right, let's see if I got any better loot. So currently I'm killing shots generate 137 points of health, which is helping, but that modifies a skill. Killing shots, but that's going to be single sniper. I don't have any interest in that. Okay, and over here we've got a helmet. Increases the time with which killing an enemy will cause them to explode. Just give me a little more flex there as we've fought bigger things, but that's not better. That's not better. It has to be blue to really compete. Heatwave inflicts weakness. I don't have phaser beam on the bar, so I can go see if I have phaser beam unlocked, but so far that hasn't been something that I have the option of. Okay. So let's go check out skills and see if I've got phaser beam available. I do not. I've got Ash Blast, which I'm not using. I've already had that. So at 17 is when I'll get my next skill. You can have 3 on the bar at a time. As I jump back here, I do have a class point, so I can increase weapon damage and anomaly power, my powers, by just a flat 5%. But because I'm doing a burn build, burn afflicted enemies, yeah, I can make the burn 20% more. So we're gonna just lean into the burn. Lean into the burn.
What kind of performance issues, Ghetto?
Okay. Is this game cross-platform? Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm in a party with somebody on PS5 right now. Brian's trying to switch to PC. PC didn't launch until like an hour ago, and
like,
so
yeah.
platforms like Steam and GeForce and all of that might be running like slightly behind, and so we'll just have to kind of wait and see how long that takes to. So if he can't switch over, then he'll just go back. I'm
on PC now. I'm just transferring. I'm just gonna transfer my gear because I didn't have access to the
Yeah. So it's not cross save, so Brian will have to be on a different character. So he's gonna plummet in level. And it's just a question of is that gonna put him back in the story, or can he just enjoy? Can he join me?
Yeah, I'm getting on PC a little bit of some performance issues.
Have a good one, Cal. Yeah.
Let me change my settings here on PC real quick.
The only way to get it for free is going to be if you're a Game Pass on Xbox. That's going to be the cheapest way to get access to the full game. Everywhere else you're going to be buying it full price. But there is a demo that takes, people said, about 3 hours. You can play through it on each of the 4 classes, so you could get quite a bit of playtime out of the demo if you wanted to.
Yeah, start with the demo if you're gonna want to charge you for something.
You carry all that progress forward. So if you're on the fence at all, you might as well do the demo, just in case you get into it and you're like, "This is not for me."
Yeah, I'm on DirectX 12. What are you on, Ghetto?
While he gets that set up, I'm actually gonna take a quick restroom break because I have been gaming I actually started my day 6 hours ago, so I started early because I had to get through a boss and get some stuff set up. So I'm gonna refill my water. For those of you that don't know how things work here on the channel, when I go use the restroom break, we run ads even for subscribers because the ad revenue on this channel supports giveaways. So currently we're supporting the Lunar Whale and Final Fantasy 14. We'll give those away once we have a price on them. They should release, I assume, May 15th. We had $89 in that account as of Monday morning. So thank you guys for supporting the whales. I think I have to tab over to this to get it to do the thing. I do.
Returns
I'll see you guys in, let's do 2 minutes.
See you in 2. Okay, and let me switch character. Let's go back to Drake. Sweet lobby. And then I see Star King, that's awesome. Okay. You're playing 1080p. What was the problem? What do I need to change? Because I was getting like some weird performance. Boom, boom, boom. You're restarting the game? Yeah, minus the prologue. Why? Any reason you're restarting, Kong? Actually, before I do that, let me just go ahead and continue. Pop into my stash, get my weapon, and then I'll be able to join Chris. I'm almost ready, Chris. I don't know if you can hear me.
All right.
I'm almost ready to join you. I'm just grabbing my weapon, and then I'll need a code. Actually, it looks like I'm...
Copex! Swiping the 9 whales. I dig it. All right.
Doesn't even have my settings right. My inversion's off. What was that? Got a WoW notification. Thanks, Robert, for hitting the subscribe button. Welcome to the Sil Nation.
And then, Phil, I got your message. I'll put that in the thing. We're doing those last day of the month.
Invert y-axis is on. Why is it not being nice?
There you go.
Let's see here.
Put that in a message to myself.
I might have to start the game again.
Okay. Cool. I didn't check it earlier because I was doing other stuff.
Gosh,
we were playing. But we're waiting on Brian right now.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, here
it was in the middle of a quest, and so it's like, alright. Ah, freaking inversion. It's... I think I'll just have to reboot the game after this. Ah!
Can I just go progress?
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep moving.
Alright.
Just keep moving.
Alright. There we go.
Ah, F you all. Maybe I should turn it off. Maybe I should turn off inversion.
Prepare that truck. Oh, and it screwed with my layout. Of course it did.
Of course. Gosh, alright, let's see here. Maybe I turn off inversion.
Determines if it full screens or not. There it goes. Oh, you got me again.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to like click on it and then click back on another application, and I think that's what drives it. I don't know. It's something goofy. There it goes. Okay, back to full screen. The capture software tries to be smarter than I asked it to be. So the capture card tries to move things to full screen, but then the problem is the moment you mouse over it, it's like, oh, you want some settings right now. So then it tries to unfull screen, and that means when I push it to stream, the size of the window keeps changing. And so I have to pick the size that it's going to be in more often than not, and then just let it screw with me the rest of the time. You played a little last night. You can tell you're going to enjoy this. That's awesome. I think if you like Gears of War, if you like looter shooters, games like Borderlands, Destiny, this is going to be a good fit. If you're not sure if you like those, or if you like some of those and not others, it's going to have a bit of a Diablo feel. It's going to have a heavy Gears of War influence. It's going to be very narrative driven, and it's very M for mature. And then you can just watch gameplay and kind of see if the systems make sense to you. Do the systems kind of make you, does it seem like something that you would like?
Okay, we're gonna try restarting the game because it's not even doing inverted. I can't even shoot. So if it's gonna give me, you don't need to prompt me every time if I want DirectX. I want DirectX 12. Let's go. Finally, some boots on the home ground.
All right, let's charge on. My gear's starting to look like a little more of a set, unintentionally. We'll probably go back through a few more Hobo-esque phases. Because I knew we'd be like Hobo-esque as leveling, I turned my helmet off. That's a cosmetic choice. So, just I spent all that time picking that beautiful white mohawk. I want to see it. Not some weird helmet based on stats.
Keeps unfull screening.
There might be some cool hats. We'll have to see. But for now, I'm ignoring them. Yeah, Kira, I can toss that back out.
What's that code
if
you
you
just
want to
sent me?
progress on, no worries.
Did you send me a code?
I did not. Are you in the game?
No. You sent me a code in Discord chat.
Oh, ignore that.
Okay.
I'm just pulling that from Twitch chat. Ignore that.
Gotcha.
I'm holding it. That's a place to store it. It's
Gotcha.
just a quick message that I could drop in.
Nice. Cool.
I'm going to add it to the pile for our giveaways. We're doing big giveaways on the last stream of the month. We did one yesterday, and we'll do another one at the end of this month. And then each stream will have a coaster to give away for now. So just April's first month of physical giveaways. And so we'll start small, and then I've got more stuff on the way. So as things arrive, we'll continue leveling it up from here. And then we gave away earlier. We gave away the ability to make me say something goofy in one of our YouTube videos. So doing it.
If the inversion and whatnot is not working here on the PC thing, then I will switch back to Xbox.
All right. I like the idea of mohawks. I don't think I would like a mohawk in real life. I'm not sure. I'm not opposed to it, but
okay, not inverted.
We'll see. Yes. Let's do it. Together, guys. Togetherness. We're doing it. We're climbing out of the trenches. What could go wrong?
Okay.
What could go wrong?
This is gonna be unplayable on this system right now.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're gonna switch back
dun, dun, dun.
to Xbox.
Okay.
Let's see here. Boot this bad boy up. I'm glad I had this as an option, because it's like, and no. Let's see. Actually, speaking of which, I'll probably make a video then today, just on the experience. And so I'll just schedule my video that was going for this afternoon to tomorrow. So it's like,
okay. Man, these guys are punishing me. I think I just need to work my way up closer so I can start using abilities. I think I can hit that guy from here with this. Oh, you bet I can. And then, of course, I'll stand up straight and take those hits in the chin. Because, you know, you wouldn't want to stay in cover just because you used an ability from cover. You would want to, like, just stand up and take the hits right to the face. So some abilities seem to have me stand up and some don't. I don't know why that is.
okay, where's mine?
Right, advance.
I'm going to sit down.
All right. Ah! Can I hit them from here? You bet I can. This is good. Oh, when I use other abilities, that's what triggers that flaming bullet, I think, if I read that right. And it's until I reload. So you want to be reloaded prior to using that stuff. Just as like an order of operations. That's your rotation, if you will. You're going to be on fire, buddy. And then I'm going to stand up straight, and it's going to take me a second. I'm going to animation lock before I can sit my butt back down. Oh gosh, hello. Get down. Get down again. Get down again. All right.
Get down to
See the
Funky
arrow.
Town.
I know they're there. Okay, we're running out of cover here. We're moving into no man's land.
Cool.
I think I can make it.
We'll turn off
I
shadow.
think I can make it. Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, we are in their trenches. It's
And
game
back
on
into-
now.
Back into the game.
If they'd give me a great shotgun, that'd be wonderful. Maybe that's not how my left button works. I don't know. There's a lot of reading, a lot of tooltips. Try not to spend all of stream just reading stuff, but man, they put a ton of information in those. Whoa, chill. Chill with the bombs, man.
Chill it out.
Hello,
Chill it out.
knife man. Okay, so I feel like things are dying a lot faster, so relative to my level, I'm getting more powerful relative to the world tier. As soon as Brian's back in, I'll put the code up. If you do want to join us again,
I should actually be, yeah, I should be able to just pop right in with you. So it's booting up the game again. Boom, boom, boom,
I have to
boom,
get
boom.
out of combat first. So I think if I back up a little, it'll count.
Yeah, there's that stash with the inbox. So like if you had any items there and stuff were deleted, you can just go check that out and have them returned to you.
Go through this. Can I go through this doorway? Yes. Excellent. Pivotal. All right, let's get this code up for Kira. All right, Kira, you ready? Generate your game code. Here it comes.
Yeah, it's just signing me in.
Dun, 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 dun. X87 5X2 I9. So that's X87 5X2 I9. I'm gonna send Brian an invite.
Thank you. It's signing in.
3, 2, 1. Invite has been sent. Okay.
Oh,
do
wants me to
this.
select the character. Well, sign me in. Let's go.
Charge back in and clear this area.
So, it has crashed on me twice, and then I was pivoting with the we got to a kind of a logical point, and so I was pivoting over to go to PC and join in, but PC was unplayable on PC for me. And
I mean, he was streaming from his Xbox, so like I'm on the same Xbox. I've only had one crash, and so we don't know if any of that is that his.
Yeah, I could be
Xbox is-
putting this thing to task because I'm actually streaming through the Xbox Console Companion to my PC, and then I am capturing that footage and blasting it out to you guys. So part of that's on the Xbox, part of that's on me. Now I did install it on Shadow PC, and the inversion wasn't working. It was glitchy as all get out. I'll give it a little bit, like essentially what I'll do later. So I moved my video that was going to go live this afternoon to tomorrow because I'll probably put together kind of a day one's thoughts, for y'all, just from because first impressions. The demo ran great on PC for me. It ran really well on ultra settings. They lowered the settings and stuff like that. And then Kong saying DirectX 12 has been stable. So yeah, it's it's much better than some of the day one other games that I've played. But for a non-games as a service game, it does seem to have some of that touch of that games as a service kind of model where it's like, okay, we got bugs, we got things like that. They did say there was a day one update patch, and maybe that is what hasn't got applied yet on Steam. Maybe it said it was ready and it really wasn't. So I'll give it a little bit. The nice thing is that the downside is I don't have the man. Like if you take crossplay, like cross save into this, like you bake that into this game, like all of a sudden it's like that it becomes a non-issue. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to be so far advanced already on this character. I should just continue on my Trickster here and have a Trickster leveled up on Xbox, a Devastator and my other classes leveled up on PC. So ultimately leveling Trickster last, because it would be like, okay, let me just redo all of that. It says it's joining.
For winning the lottery today, you'll receive 1 Nyan Cat truck decal. That's awesome.
Well, thanks everybody for the 30 likes for being here.
Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I hope the giveaways can kind of level up, and that can be a way that we can start to maybe tie in some sponsors where they can, brought to you by, and can distribute some stuff. That's effectively what we've done with the ad revenue here on Twitch. Is we're just using all of the ad revenue to fuel giveaways, just 100% of it. And so any ads that people get as stream loads, or if I need to take a break, that all just fuels stuff, swag. Oh gosh. Easy. All right. It just says joining game, so I have not.
I'm wondering if it froze. Let me just.
I've got 2 people joining. So I don't know. Does it not let people join while I'm in combat?
No, it literally. I think my game was frozen. It was sitting at 80% for.
Oh, there goes. Oh, the moment
I quit the game. I just quit. I was like,
and it let Kira in the moment you dropped. So it was like
I was holding them up. Maybe we were holding each other up. It's like, all right, there's this very small doorway. Try to fit 2 Outriders through it.
Very slow health regen. My best bet is to get health from killing enemies. So I've got to be able to kill people while losing minimal health to make up for the times that I take hits. See, like right there, I used an ability that leeches a ton of life.
Mm-hmm.
That gets me back up. Whoa, no. Woo! Alright, Kira's back here fighting a breacher. Let's go deal with this mess. Alright. Man, this is just chaos. So, I like the way the environments change. I think overall the world design is really stunning. The amount of voice acting is of course great. It's top notch. They've done a great job kind of developing some characters that we kind of care about. I actually think I care more about the characters than I do about us. Like I don't really.
Right. I think that's the idea. Like it's nice that we have a voice, you know, and we respond in certain ways. But it's like sometimes I'm like, no, that's not how I would have responded. Hey, what's up, Travis? What's going on, dude?
So overall, I'd say I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I mean, I don't know where it fits in my schedule of all the other games I'm playing right now, but I do like it. Oh, all right.
I think essentially from like if you were looking at this from like a content creator's perspective, it'll be interesting to see from like, you know, what kind of builds and then putting those builds and doing interesting feats and setting that up like for a stream. But you're right, due to the like graphic and mature nature from a story driven perspective, it's like, yeah, like it's like what's Bob listening to? Oh, he's listening to Work the Game. It's like F this, boom, fuck you, boo. You know, it's like, yeah, probably not the the be all end all.
Oof.
All right, let's jump back in. Join friend.
Give me your life.
Continue.
There we go. That was close. Almost went down there.
All right, let's see if it lets me in this time.
So this activated. Is that a reload? Yeah, restock. Another restock. Okay. Level 15. Assault that bunker. Let's do it. At least this character doesn't need a neck brace between cutscenes. Yeah.
Okay. It got past the 80%. You got the fancy new weapon with a Thunderbird mod. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm here with you guys now.
Anomaly power by 6%, and that would get me to another explosive build. Okay. Let's keep moving. Let's keep marked health, damage against elites, explosives. So it seems like I'm going to be stacking explosives off this. So we may have to pivot this build a little. Could just put damage across the board. I want this this flame here. The burn afflicted deals more damage. Decreases all cooldowns by 10%. So I could work my way up there and grab that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's work my way up. and enemies afflicted by burn receive 5% more. So I think I may do that next. So we're gonna stack this burn. Stack it, stack it, stack it. All right, we ready?
Yep.
Fight Moloch.
Let's assault this bunker.
I think it's a boss.
Yeah.
It's not letting me do it. It's because... Is it because you joined?
I'll back up. How about we all run backwards and then...
Okay. Is that what fixed it last time?
Maybe. Yep.
Accept.
Yeah, like when you zone in and if you join when people are in a circle, that tends to break it. So there's definitely a handful of bugs.
That didn't fix it for me. Did it fix it for you?
Yeah, it did the countdown.
What? And then what?
Here, let's back up and let you kick it off then. Where did you go?
Yeah, backed up.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to say accept.
Okay. But then what?
I don't know.
Because I accepted when you did it, and then we're right back in the same spot.
Maybe let's all stand up here and all hold X. That or the only thing I can think of is like, let's go zone.
Okay, we've got two checks.
Mm-hmm.
So Kira may have to come up and push X manually. It may not work for accepting.
We'll find out.
Assuming that's Kira's missing.
Oh, they teleported. So yeah, let's see here. X. Oh, it's broken.
Things. So if you have a friend that's like, oh, I'll just pop in for 5 minutes, just be aware it's probably going to cost you more than that 5 minutes to do it. So get all that stuff settled. Get your popcorn before the movie, because the coming and going has been our biggest time loss. And sometimes that's just been because the client crashed and there's nothing you can do about it. But like if you have a friend that's like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to leave in 10 minutes. Okay, well, we'll just play when you get back.
How do we get back?
I don't know how to. I don't know.
All right, here's the plan. Let's go back to the lobby and then come back in. So you can take us all with you to the lobby.
Okay.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. What's up, Johnny Mac? How is it going, dude? Hey, what's going on, Brutal?
All right.
Yeah, it's been glitching on me all day, dude. By the way, man, like I want to get you on the podcast, and whenever you have time, typically let's see if it'll let us. Good, they'll at least let us go to the lobby. If we love to get you on at some point, Brutal. Guys, if you aren't following Brutal or Johnny Mac here on YouTube, their names in chat. I'd love it if you guys go check out their content.
All right. So
all right, now maybe we'll let us in.
Continue game. We'll try this again.
Yeah, exactly, Kira. So it's like, but I think it's because I joined in when that was the stat. At least that's what happened with Chris. Like when Chris joined us, it's like, so there's some serious bugs that are just
crossplay could be making it.
It could be the crossplay thing.
It could be the fact that, but joining seems to be the final straw.
Yeah, I wasn't able to play on Steam. It was just unplayable. Like the game was like, and I was like, okay, fine. I'll continue on Xbox. Making it the biggest weakness I think the game has is the lack of cross save. Because it's like if I was just bouncing back between my characters and then the platform wouldn't matter. Now I end up in a situation where,
okay, fight Moloch, assault the bunker.
I'm gonna let you do things. I'm just gonna. Okay, good. It's fading to black. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Crushing it. Crushing it.
Move!
So.
Let's go! Come on!
But the actual act of coming and going in the party seems to be when we have our biggest issues.
Yeah. Which then get tied into crashes or changing platforms.
Hey, at least it's better than kissing the sergeant's ass.
Give me that. What is it anyway?
It's from the old world. You wouldn't understand.
It's a cross. the characters and everything is so perfect, right? Whoa! M. Peggle with a 20 spot. Thank you so much. Saying, enjoying the content, Brian. Though that it is a weird devastator. Yeah, it is a weird devastator. My Devastator's stuck on Steam. I cannot play on Steam. I'm on Xbox, and I was like, well, I don't want to level up Devastator twice. I'll focus Trickster here. I'll focus Devastator on PC. And then I'll go Techno and then Pyro on PC once that gets sorted out. And then I'll probably eventually level up Trickster. Or maybe pray to the goodness of design that they'll like, hey, we turned on cross-save. Seth failed to do.
My fight's not with you.
Oh, it is now. You fight with them. That means you die with them.
I like how we're all in the cutscene together. Like, that's so freaking cool. Just like you have your red truck and whatnot. All right, here's Moloch. Oh God, he's got stuff on the ground. Womp, womp. Bubble time. Okay, got that going. Oh, this is a shotgun. That's right. Dude, oh, got a punch. Oh gosh. Oh man, that hurts so bad. Jeez.
Awesome. Oh man, the abilities are getting really fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Gosh, struggling here. Getting lit up.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh, he's got a pillar of fire. Is that you or is that him?
That's him.
Oh God. So he's got fire powers. Does he have any other? Oh man, he can teleport. Oh, he can teleport, and that teleport dash hurts. I'll self-revive.
Down he goes.
Great. Whoa, he actually went down. I thought
Complete.
The game continually surprises me. Okay, like when he went down, he like his body died, but in the fight, but he's still here in the cutscene. Got it.
All this persistence. This world is crashing down.
That's freaky.
And what will be left without us?
My gosh. What's going on, Mudslide? All right. I wouldn't mind going up another difficulty. That was pretty quick.
Yeah. He is very creepy.
That was pretty quick. Especially if it would give me better loot. Like I want my I want some better loot. I want some new truck parts. Not that worried. The guns and the armor seem to come at a pretty steady clip. So that part hasn't been a problem, and I haven't had to continually upgrade every time I get something new and shiny. I've kind of been able to kind of view it in waves.
Yeah.
You know, which sometimes means that a piece or two pieces has a pretty substantial upgrade tied to it. Because I'm not, like, sometimes I'm skipping over multiple minor upgrades.
That's how you thank a girl for saving your life?
I knew my fortune teller was gold. She saw exactly where you were buried.
I'm done. You said.
Deal's a deal. You're free to go.
Shit prophecies can be someone else's problem.
The assault. Tell me this pounding headache was worth it.
The news is good. Of course, it was a bloodbath. But while you were entertaining that abomination, we took back the front. Are you sure I can't entice you to stay? Life is good around here for the altered. Glory of battle. Women, men,
somewhere I gotta be.
East? The quarry's overrun. Past that's the edge of the world. What does Gutman have you looking for?
Passage through the minefield. That was our deal.
Marshal Bailey knows the way. She'll see your convoy through.
What? No fucking way. Guide us over radio, draw a map. We are not taking her.
We? I never said you were coming.
I'd say you always had a home here, Altered. But I don't think you'll be coming back alive.
Bum ba bum bum bum.
I mean, nobody's died in this cutscene yet.
I know. Everybody's like, there's death in that direction. And you're like, all right.
I can take care of myself.
Okay, I'll go in that direction.
Hey, just wait.
It ain't over till it's over.
Did you just... That's how I know I'm supposed to go with you. The anomaly fucked me up too. But I only get the visions. Always horrible visions.
Go in your truck and run people over. Oh.
It's this planet, but it's lush and it's green. It's in the future. And there's always someone there with me. I can never see the face, but
The stash. The stash.
The stash. The stash calls.
The stash.
whatever it is,
It's a longing.
Mm-hmm.
you know it's gonna work. Because in the end,
Only a white stash can satisfy.
we're in the meadow together.
I want a stash on the front of that truck.
That would be nuts.
Big old stash.
Put your face.
Mohawk running down it. Guy passed me on a motorcycle the other day with his helmet over his helmet. He had a soft, plushy, like bear head. So it's the size of a motorcycle helmet, but it was a bear head with bear ears and a mohawk of like troll hair. It was awesome. Yes, I appreciate that.
Is that quest
All right,
done?
I gotta clear some inventory. Let's delete all these greens. Those can go. All right. Looks like I've got some new weapon options. So my current weapon generates some health when I kill. Killing shots increase weapon leech for 20 seconds. That would be effectively the same thing. That would be fine. And over here, I've got explosion.
New world tier unlocked. Yeah.
You said you'd find Unique. Can't you please find her?
It seems I need to help this lady. if
Okay.
I'm gonna get my hands
Currently,
on
we've got heat wave inflicts weakness on enemies.
some kind of writing.
Increase explosion damage. Yes.
Okay, that's better pants.
Okay.
God knows what that altar's doing to her.
Oh yeah.
Let's go see. We may need to lean into these skills, these explosions a little more.
Always be exploding. Okay.
Seems like that seems to be the direction things are headed.
Let's stick with this.
Let's take. Well, that's my heal though. Is the problem? Yeah. All right.
Mods for days.
The volcanic rounds may have to go away. It's good, but I may be switching from burn to explosive. Load that truck up with some sponsorships.
Did the world tier go up to? Are we able to go up to 7 now? Because it's still showing me on 6.
I don't know. Options. I think I can tell it to automatically adjust. There's a way to tell it to auto world tier bar on. Gameplay. Auto loot, common,
What-
set
what-
automatic on. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, it's on.
Okay. I was like, because if you hit start and go to world tier.
Yeah. On at 6.
Huh.
That's what I got.
Cool.
Let's go get some
What
rewards.
is this?
Okay. Yeah, my world tier just isn't leveling up fast enough, I guess.
Okay, no worries.
All right, Jacob, off we go. I don't have any more cosmetics, so prepare the truck.
Prepare the
If we
truck.
get some more cosmetics, we'll stop and decorate that truck.
Mm-hmm.
I want to weld bodies to the side. We threatened him that we'd weld bodies to the side, and it's like, well, now I want to do that. Let's go nuts. Post-apocalyptic shenanigans.
To the quarry.
Let's go now. Come on.
Loading, loading, loading.
All right, to the quarry.
And then I guess after the quarry, we get to the forest. And then that's the end of the edge of the world with the.
I'm not going anywhere with that bitch.
Chana can't come with us.
That wasn't the deal. In the truck, both of you.
Chana, what do you think you're doing? Chana. Listen to me for once. Where I am taking these two, there's no coming back.
Host connection problem? Did you crash?
Watch you throw it all away.
Nope.
That's what you're telling yourself now? You're my savior?
Not a problem.
It's pathetic.
Says trying to restore connection to host.
I will think twice.
See if it works.
Seems like it's you.
Could be.
It's just luck.
Die somewhere.
I've had plenty of day one issues myself. Just not this game.
I get to watch you go first.
Sometimes it's me that gets the issues. There we go. Yeah, I didn't have a problem. We have that same issue in Call of Duty. But each week we have to find who the most stable host is, and it rotates. It's not the same person. It's just totally random.
That's why I'm really excited about Halo, because Halo will be in hosted servers. So it's like, yes, let's go. Let's see what it decides to do.
Cutscene finished, so I didn't have any issues. There we go. Load screen. Doing good. Just chugging right along. 0%.
0%.
3%.
Das Vidania.
Cool. Yeah, Kira's fine. I'm doing fine. I didn't have any issues.
Well, good. It says I'm joining game, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And hopefully, yeah.
You're pushing your Xbox to the 9s, man. Can't handle it.
I know. All it's doing is playing the game and connecting and pushing it to this monitor.
Yeah, but that means it's...
Yeah.
Is it rendering on your TV and there? So it's rendering it twice?
No, it's just rendering once.
Okay.
Yeah, I was having that same problem. Are you on PC, D's?
And what level of mustache would you put your character at? From unacceptable to fantastic? Because that may have an effect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was on PC and it was unplayable for me. Like it just did not function. So there might be a patch or something. You might want to just double check that it is that you've got the most up to date version.
We got dragonflies.
Still acting like I'm joining. Somebody in chat said that they got it figured out, but then when I asked what they did, I didn't get an answer. But yeah, like it was like, and the fact is, like I was playing the demo on the PC, and it was like, this is great. This is running really well. Yeah, D's, I hear you. Like I was,
no coverage out here.
I've actually been.
There's no cover.
You have to re-verify the download. What's that mean?
Get him off of Kira. Get him off of Kira. Oh my gosh, this is just chaos. Where's the cover?
It's stuck at 80%.
Oh, Kira's not shooting. Kira dropped.
Alright.
Well, that makes this extra hard. Okay. Alright. I can wait.
Okay, I did not know that.
Oh, I survived.
Recreating a game. Please wait.
Okay.
Lost connection to the squad leader.
Online friends 0. You're not online.
I'm not even online.
All right, there you go. You're showing up.
Well, it's
Invite.
doing its thing. I'm gonna.
And then Kira, you're could not connect to Outriders servers. That's a new one.
It's a whole new era for a whole new day.
So when I went to generate my game code, it did not. It said you can't do that. That's not a thing. All right. So Outrider crossplay. Up. Seems like multiplayer servers are struggling. The game has entered single player. It's a diminishing number of players. See, guys, on launch day, it's going to start at 3 players, and by noon, it's going to be down to single player.
How do I re-verify?
We can't let you do that. Don't be ridiculous. Whoa! Man, those bullets just tear things up. Those fire bullets are amazing. No. Chill. All right. Whoa. Oh no, big load. The lag is real. Big lag. Come on, Outriders, you can do it. We're near the truck. The red truck will save us. All right, got some loot.
Yeah. Welcome to day 1.
Yeah, they're trying to blame it on the internet. As I stream, having dropped 0 frames, I connect with Brian over voice chat and can show his face. But you guys aren't seeing me right now. It's an internet issue. It's gotta be my local problem. It's probably me.
Probably you.
Yeah. It's definitely me. Everything else except this game is running fine. But, you know, have you tried restarting your router? Shut up. Come on, Outriders. It's just day 1 issues. Own it for what it is. Put out that typical, we're experiencing larger than average demand.
Yeah. What's your average? 0? You have 500 people? And it's like, oh, now millions of people are trying to play?
We just didn't think people would actually show up.
Yeah.
They're here.
We weren't ready. Such a PR statement.
How did they know to show up today? We only marketed it as opening day. It's insane, I tell you. It's insane.
You people are insane.
All representatives at this time are busy serving other customers. Would you like us to call you back? You won't lose your place in line. Hey. After this reload, we're gonna go fire bullets.
Yeah, you go. You do that. I'm re-verifying the PC, and then I'm also helping out with this task at work because I'm multitasking.
The number of tasks I'm managing is continually dropping.
Okay.
As Outrider servers allow.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. So That's
All right. Charge on. I'm crossing the swamps. Whoa. You buddy. Hey.
Oh.
Easy, big boy.
Full game crash again. Number 3.
I got you.
Number 3.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Let me get the client. Copy.
At some point, I'm gonna run out of ammo here. This has been a long haul. Is the truck following me? Is that what's happening here? I feel like this truck has moved. We just continually.
It just kind of falls behind you.
It's
like it's like a pet.
It's following me only when I don't look at it. You coming?
Okay, so
I swear it moved. Come on, you can do it. You got the magic buzz term for all video game developers: scalable cloud infrastructure. No, that seems hard. I mean, we're only hosting our game on AWS, and I really don't know that they're set up to, have scalable cloud infrastructure, considering that's their entire business model. They gave out keys via GameStop for pre-orders in the form of cards with codes. Instead of 12,000 pre-orders, they just handed out to 46,000 people. What is this, FIFA? Did you guys see all that FIFA stuff? Where EA found out that employees were like...
Oh, yeah. Like, just...
selling to collect cosmetics. And they're like, yeah, and they were selling it for less than what you'd buy it for on the EA store. Well, of course they were. What do they care? I can get paid to do my job, or I can get paid all this.
And I think they were making like a lot of, like, it ended up being like a lot of money. It's like, all right, for a guaranteed card, I can give it to you for $1,000. Okay, rather than you spend the $2,000 or $3,000.
To get the top team was something like several $100,000, and so they're like, well, I'll give it to you for $50,000. Because if you're gonna risk EA coming after you, don't do it for a 1% raise. My dad told me as a kid, he goes, if you're gonna go to jail for theft, get a good story out of it. Go try to steal the crown jewels. I do not want to visit you in prison because you got trying to steal 3 Snickers bars from 7-Eleven. Like, if we're gonna be disappointed, go big.
Trying to, in this case, Karma. We'll see if it lets me into the game. I was having such problems with this, like, on PC, but I did a re-verify on the Steam files.
It was some crazy amount of money for the dream team, but like, I mean, I'm sure you can get a good team for just like, 50-60 grand.
Mm-hmm.
That'll expire annually. And they had it available in-game, but you had to be able to play continuously for like 3 years for a game that's an annualized franchise. Now, that quote wasn't entirely real, the 300 grand or whatever, because that quote was assuming that you did only cosmetics and you weren't efficient at all. Or you literally just logged in and purchased it with, and you actually, like, through daily logins and stuff, get like millions of the credits already. So, that's kind of like in Final Fantasy, pricing it as if you're only going to use job and skip boosts. You're not going to level a single job up from actual gameplay. So that's not entirely fair, but it's definitely cosmetic heavy. The number is big. It's just not, to get the maximum number, people are, working the math out so that it goes as high as possible, and nobody would ever actually pay that, because like logging in for the first time and all this stuff got you some big portion of it that was, according to that quote, $20,000-$30,000 worth of this stuff for just playing normally. But 30,000 is a small dent out of 200 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's unplayable on my Steam right now. I don't know why. Like, it's just...
So I died there, so we're gonna do this again. We're gonna level our world tier up. Oh, there's a checkpoint up there.
So, yeah. All right. That's fine.
Oh, big load. Big load. All right. I want that rally. I want that checkpoint. We're gonna go straight for it. See if I can sneak over here and not trigger a bunch of crazy stuff. Because I think as I slid up into that alleyway, that's where it started going just nuts. Come on. No?
All right, let's see here.
No? Do I have to clear it before do I have to earn this? Boo, let me put my flag down. Alright, I hear you. Let's go grab this restock. Okay, now bail. Bail, 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 bail.
It's also the stuttering in the frames, D.
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
And the demos they haven't added the game yet to GeForce Now as another alternative to test. Alrighty, let's get back in the game and see if it lets me in.
Woohoo!
Oh, good call, Kong. Good call. I'll check the drivers right now. Screw it.
I need life. I need life.
Let's have all the information.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna keep throwing ourselves against this until he joins me. I mean, I can always lower the world tier, but hey, I leveled.
Hey, congrats. What level are you now?
16.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're starting to outpace me a little bit.
Moving right along.
Downtime.
But yeah, this is the point where, like, if you were playing alone, you could just lower the world tier a little bit.
Right. Yeah, you just say, hey, this is the difficulty
Pyro
I'm
really
good with.
Struggles alone. This class really.
Yeah. Pyro is not a solo class. It's a you want a pyro in a party, but you don't want a pyro by yourself.
I mean, you could just push the world tier down and clear it, but
right. But then you're missing out on the opportunity for the loots.
I don't know if the alternative is death. And I mean, I am. The nice thing is you keep all your loot after you die, so like it's not totally hard resetting me. It's just it's a
Hey, what's up, Nightlight?
All right, let's try pushing forward.
I'm gonna turn off Shadow.
Try this a little differently, right?
Let's see about updating driver.
Let's learn from our mistakes.
All right, NVIDIA GeForce Now driver update.
Okay, so we got a big dude there. Whoa, big lag. Big lag, big lag. Oh, and it's down. All right.
What environments do you work in, Nightlight?
Here's crash number 2.
Oh, another crash for you? Okay, I'm just started signing back in.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Reflections in Crystal. All right, let's go to drivers.
Slow and steady.
GeForce Game Driver, ready driver.
For even 2016, somebody created a new character about 20 years worth of training slots for $28,000. Must be nice to have oil money or something. I assume that's somebody that
do you have wealthy
has a spending budget of $55,000 a month, and they're like, well, I mean, if that's what it costs.
Problem is, I was planning on playing this on GeForce Now, because my local PC just can't handle the game. My new PC was supposed to. Like, this is a perfect scenario of things that just, sometimes just don't go right. And at the core of it, like, I was supposed to have my new PC. I've been running it locally here. I wouldn't have to do all these extra steps. Do Express.
Well, thanks, Insomniac. We're going to be playing Octopath Traveler on April 12th, so it'll be the same idea. It'll be a game that I don't typically play, that I'm sure people, may not be interested in.
Chris plays his way through Game Pass. He just needs 1,000 years and then not to add any more games. All right. While it does that, let's see.
I can take the cream off the top.
Did you
right?
say
So
the
I want.
Yeah. Did you say the game? The game crashed and you're joining back in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll join in with you.
All right.
Oh, TypeScript and Node. I've been learning React
JS.
JS. I like what I've seen in React, but I'm definitely a little green in that area. Go ahead.
Can I play offline? Can I just if you are trying to play with a friend, do you have the ability to just say, you know what, I don't need Outriders servers?
No, it is a always online game. How is it not a game as a service, man? No, I think I was gonna let Chris host because I think he's actually further, but he just got his second crash. So like
that way, each of our Xboxes is doing exactly two things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because my Xbox is over the network streaming to this monitor. Yeah, we do. That's why I was like, man, come on. Like if Xbox would let me stream my Xbox Series X, I think we would have a much better experience. But they don't have that ready. My PC wouldn't function. So I'm still reliant on kind of how I have kind of Frankenstein this whole setup.
All right. Send invite.
Oh man, I'm jealous. Like thank you very much. I've been continually.
I don't know if you want that in or not. 209-09-765. 209-09-765.
Yeah,
I've been. If you don't like it, this has been less than stable.
Yeah,
it's been
that's you. I've been doing like some additional coursework, just trying to get up to speed on React. I really impressed by it. Like it's really like there's my developer brain starts going, holy crap, I could do so much cool stuff with this. And then I get busy with I'm primarily work C#.net, so then I get busy and it's like, come on, why do I have to eat and sleep? Why am I damn this human weakness?
Crossplay is a beta feature, so maybe having crossplay enabled is not making this better.
I don't know.
Like it says when you enable crossplay, this is a beta feature.
Oh, it still says it's a beta feature?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess they're a little behind on that.
Hey, maybe don't.
A little bit behind.
So that was plan A. So like if I was trying to play solo, I would disable anything like that. That's why I asked if you could do offline play. If I was trying to play solo, I would go totally offline.
Yeah.
Let's just remove any variable that I'm not using. If you're playing with a friend cross-platform, then you have to turn it on. It's a requirement.
No.
But turn off anything that you don't have to have on.
I
do the same thing in MMOs. Like I turn down spell effects and all sorts of stuff. I don't need it.
I'm gonna look that up. I actually haven't heard of Blazor. Build client web apps with C#.net.
All right, 100% loaded. I disagree with that percentage as we stare at the load screen. We are at 100%. We're just staring at it to stare at it because it's a nice screenshot. All right, where's my truck? Where's my truck? What, you couldn't spawn me on my truck? What are they expecting? What is this app?
Why haven't I heard of this?
Okay, there's my truck. If you look at it, they can't drive. Okay.
I'm so much stronger with C# than I am with JavaScript. This could be a game changer. Like write some real-time apps. All right, let me jump in and get some playtime in here with Chris. Oh, we're in some marshes.
Yeah. Harvest. What? What?
What?
You've been harvesting ore?
Yeah.
Dude, I harvested iron out of the ground.
That's right. Carry those iron bars.
Oh, like a miner.
Oh, we still got enemies, so it won't let me claim.
Well, yeah, but now I'm gonna run around and look for that. How do I do more mining?
It's just the different nodes.
Oh, there's one. Sorry, Brian.
No, you're fine. Dude, I get it. Iron's precious resource.
He's off fighting.
This Enoch iron.
Oh, hey, how dare you.
What?
Oh, no.
I didn't even see that. It's like a giant wasp thing.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's very real. Get those off, Brian. Oh, gosh. Alright, alright. The mining was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Alright, we got
Oh, it's Broodmother.
This is a problem.
Oh man, and she's got ice powers.
Effect resistant.
Oh man, I'm down. I'm back.
Oh gosh. Just gonna keep spawning these things. Easy.
All right. No targets available. Ah, freaking brutal. What?
Almost got this guy down. Just this one little ad.
That's a big ad.
Alright, ad's down.
Another ad's up. Oh, this is a Broodmother? Broodmother. Oh god. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm down. Lightning Sword guy. Right now, like I was planning on doing Devastator on PC, but I haven't been able to get PC to actually run in a way that is good. So I've been on Xbox since this morning. I'm glad I've had that as an option. Gosh, this Broodmother's rough.
Oh, gosh. There it goes. Yeah, and you wanted to play on World 7.
I don't know if you should have taken the day off. I'm happy I did because honestly, not gonna lie. Like I've needed like a day off for a while. Just one a day. I was like, I just want to play. I want to tell everybody. I still have unfortunately a work meeting at 2:30, so like I'm gonna play for just another hour, and then But the yeah, I just want to play. But then yeah, no matter what, like it's got launch day issues, and you can hear it actually booting up on the PC. Right now, it won't let us claim that because we're in combat. And they put toxic on me. Oh, okay.
If we die again, I'm gonna have to check my loot and see what I've been getting.
Yeah, see if you have anything better, Oh, what the hell? I do like these powers. I've played around with some of the other powers, and it's fun.
All right.
Just okay, let me see what kind of... Let me just check my loot, because before that Broodmother comes out...
Okay. So I've got...
Oh, that's much better. What's the mod? Twisted Rounds, skill effective for 2 magazines. Might check out Twisted Rounds. Try that out. Okay, that's better. And then this shotgun is better than that guy, but I still like the perks there. Then we go to skills here, and let's say temporal slice I like. What's Twisted Rounds? Fills your current weapons magazine with anomaly and fuse bullets that increases your firepower. Skill lasts until you reload or switch weapons. Let's go ahead and let's grab Twisted Rounds. Okay. Because we got a perk that does that. Hey, it's no longer locked on that. Maybe updating the driver helped. Who knows? We'll see.
That's not one I use. I don't remember what spells I use. Heat wave. Exploding targets.
Yeah, I think that could also be a possibility. So it's kind of like, yeah, you get home, and then it's like, cool, ready to play. Let's play. But yeah, thanks for pointing me to check out Blazer. I'm going to have to do that.
Okay. And
no, it's still on controller. It's still pretty awful. And still on keyboard and mouse. It's better. Okay. I can see what you're talking about. How it is better on keyboard and mouse.
I think we're good.
But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. All right, we'll return to the world of PC later.
Let's do
Maybe
this.
by then the GeForce Now will be up and running. Okay, cool. All right, it's Xbox Day then. It's because yeah, I'm not gonna troubleshoot anymore.
Okay, let's trigger this, and then we'll probably need to back up because this area is a death hole here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got the wasps. Those things suck. I'm running back. That's nice. A little extra firepower on the guns. Oh man, double ice. And not a bad cooldown. So I get I get 2 magazines with that, so I get that extra firepower with anomaly bullets. Not too shabby.
Alright, we gotta take this big ad down. That guy. Yep.
Okay. Melt him down. Oh, get off me. Get off me. Oh!
Alright, just if I can come get a res.
I'll res you. Oh, sorry, I meant self-res.
Yeah, but then it burns your self-res. I was gonna see if I could sneak
Oh,
one
okay.
in
My bad.
while I was at full life.
Okay, ads. Great chance to heal. Oh, yeah. Dadgummit. Okay, the ads are coming your way. I'm getting experience, which is nice. Thank you for the rest.
Gosh. No. Need heal.
Oh, why am I just... Oh, I'm down. I was at 1 life.
I had to burn my res.
You're good. Smart choice. Oh, we got wasps.
Wasp is down.
You got Broodmother and ads on you.
Little guys are everywhere. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I'll turn it down. We'll turn it down a notch.
That's okay.
Because that's kicking our butt. So until we are higher level or have better gear, we're not getting better loot because we're not clearing it. So
One second, Chris. I Julie needs you for a second. I'll be right back.
tuning down. So we'll tune from loot rare modifier of 160% down to 140%. But it'll push the enemy level down by 1. So then it'll only be 2 levels above what it should be instead of 3. And then I got a new weapon that might be intriguing because I've been using this submachine gun as my secondary weapon, but I've been waiting really to get a shotgun is really what I've wanted. Just because when things really close the gap on me, I'd really rather have a shotgun. So instead of having a level 16 shotgun, I'll have a level 19 or a level 16 submachine gun, I'll have a level 19 shotgun. Does 50% more damage. It's going to fire a lot slower. But it's got a little bit of life leech on it. So we'll give that a shot. Let's go pick up another class skill as well. This will decrease all cooldowns by 10%, which includes my heal. So that should help give me some survivability. And then we've got a new accolade. These are our achievement systems. So some new stuff for the banners. Banner hasn't been my super big excitement. I master the random player. That doesn't seem right, but okay. Thank you. Got a reward. Did I get? Does it tell me what the reward is? No. You just got to know. Can I get to the customization menu from here? I can. Okay. If it's not for my truck, I don't care. I just want stuff for my truck. Nothing for the truck. Come on, truck. All right. Let's go see how well we can do this while Brian is AFK. And we'll see if we can manage to at least clear like the initial trash. just kind of jump us past that and get a feel for how much easier this world level of difficulty is. Yeah, this stuff's dying like one hit. As long as there's a headshot involved. All right, so now... Man, these just explode. Much better. Look at how fast these big guys go down. Look at that, just picking them apart. All right, let's not let Brian just fall down dead. They're running right at him. Oh, 456 damage. Just melted. Oh, that's so good. Okay. I don't know if he's on techno, then maybe there's a build he can change to. Maybe he can move to more like gadgets. I don't know if there's like turrets or anything that he can set up that kind of just up his total damage output. But we've got to pick up damage somewhere, so I may have to shift my build some if he doesn't have anything available. Shotgun's a good move. That's a big help. All right, Dragonfly's got to die. All right, these guys are now the problem. Priorities. Ah, we're gonna use our res. I may end up wiping us here. I probably shouldn't have pulled this till Ryan got back, but let's just do it to it. At least I got my res. I don't think I was getting a res when he was in the party. I'm not sure. I know that like some Mario games are like that, where like just having somebody in the party kind of improves that. It's also giving things the ability to like target him, which means like some things pull off of me, which is great. I need to protect him because he's totally AFK. Oh gosh, that brood mother is going to wreck him once she gets back here.
Am I getting wrecked?
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
And I'm down.
I'm back. I could totally go for some techno gadgets if anybody. If we want to get a techno in here with us, I think that would be key.
Are you?
No, I'm a trickster right now.
Okay.
I have a techno, but they're all locked on PC.
All right. Let's give this again. So, the world is way easier now.
Okay.
I pushed it down just one level. If this doesn't do it, we'll push it down again. But
well, it might help that I'm actually firing with you.
Huh?
It might help that I'm actually fighting with you this time.
Yeah, but I lowered it. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
count that as. But yeah, I lowered it and I did better.
It's a fun little gun.
But I shouldn't have pulled this second section. The second section's the problem. The little mini boss and boss here. All right, here they come. All right, Dragonfly down.
Okay, I'm taking care of these little ads. Using twisted rounds. Bringing the
So
hurt.
double ice, you're standing too close together. It's one on each of us.
What do you say?
The double ice is because we were standing too close together. She put
Okay.
one on each of us.
Oh, okay. So kind of have a little bit of a spread. I'm taking out the medium size ad here. Okay, he's done. Okay, broodmother on me. Broodmother on me. Oh, gotta dive. Oh wow, like that's got such a like kind of an aftershock effect. Oh,
That's actually
okay.
stuff here.
Oh yeah, there's the ice thing.
Oh.
Okay, bubbles out. Why am I? Oh, I'm stuck on barbed wire. Jeez Louise. I've lost all sense of worms was okay. There we go. I was like, what is happening? All right, lots of ads, lots of ads, lots of ads. Okay, healing up from that. Okay, she's on me. Dodge. Okay, great. Okay, I'm going twisted rounds. Focusing boss. Dodge. Oh, how did that smoke?
Boss fights.
Let me know if you want me to auto race.
I'm a long way away from you.
Okay, auto raising. Auto raising.
Yeah, separating us.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. That way I can. Okay, I'm focusing boss. Bubbling. Dodging. Jumping. Jump. Always be jumping. Always be jumping.
Alright, let's go. Pull some other stuff here.
Okay, focusing boss again. Going twisted rounds. Damage phase. Da 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 da. Oh god. Get off. Ice on both of us. Oh, gotta go. Oh, that's fire. Stuck in this landscape. Oh man, she hurts like a brick. Die, broodmother, die. Yes. Okay, got a little ad here.
Much better. Yeah. One world tier. That's all it took.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I would say go ahead and. Here comes the trucks, so we can go ahead and raise up that tier if needed. You're stuck at the same point? Yeah. Okay, here's the...
Yeah, we just turned it down by one. It worked great. Alright, let's get our checkpoint.
Yeah.
Which comes with a restock.
I'm probably going to wrap the stream up here in a little bit, like 5-10-ish minutes. That way I want to kind of film my thoughts on the game. I know Chris doesn't like the 15 first impressions, but I'm going to sit down and share my excitements and my frustrations.
Some people want their thoughts after the demo. Some people want their thoughts after the first boss. Some people like that's fine. I just think
this is the first impression of the second boss. I know.
And it's like, here's my host demo. Here's my first thing. Here's my, here's after my first crash. Here's like it's not a scrapbook. Like you don't.
When we treat YouTube like Instagram. Here's my happy face. Here's my sad face.
It's curated content, so let it be that thing. All right.
Yeah, go ahead and raise up the world tier. Let's get our chances out where we're leveling it up and hopefully getting some loot.
I mean, we're getting 140% loot instead of 160.
Okay.
Like it's not a like if.
Is it leveling up there? Are we getting world tier experience? So are we missing out on?
We are not getting world tier experience.
Okay,
but,
so that's the
trick. You don't need the ability to unlock world tier 7. So, that would be the argument against that.
Okay.
Right, but yeah, it's not. We're not getting world tier experience. That bar is maxed out. You gotta challenge yourself, so you can't just jump from 5 to a level you've never been to.
Right, you gotta earn it.
If you can't beat 6, you don't need access to 7. But I'm still getting experience.
World tier experience or level?
No, regular experience.
Yeah.
We're still getting stronger.
Oh, I'm down.
We're not getting the ability to have the.
Thank you. Get off me. And they got me pinned in this corner.
Dodge roll out.
I have been. It won't let me. There it goes. Now that they're dead, they'll finally free me.
Because I think this is plenty punishing for us. we aren't just tearing through this. You still went down, and that was not a boss. Like we're still, the moment one of us gets focused hard, we're still getting punished. just fine.
Oh, snap.
I'm interested in the in-game system in this. The only way to get there is you gotta,
You gotta push forward.
gotta push forward. I assume you can come back and fight all of this stuff again.
Oh yeah, you can set your story point. You can set your story point and everything. So it's not like, oh, you missed out on this opportunity with this boss. It's like,
I'm treating this very Diablo-esque. You just play to cap first and then deal with it. You don't challenge yourself along, like, you don't along the way try to set PRs, because those PRs are going to be laughable compared to what you can do when you're max level.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I took on 6 guys. It's like, okay, well, I'm pulling 30 per run, so, cool. Different if you're setting different challenges, right? You talked about, like, well, what if you speedrun this game? What does that look like? Like, that changes it.
Dad, pizza's ready.
Pizza? What's wrong, Mikey?
He wanted to come see.
You want to come in? Okay, well, this is not a game for y'all kids.
Yeah.
So, that essentially, I guess, is a good time for me to stop.
Yeah, because it's so much hungry.
You're so hungry? All right, cool. All right, chat, thanks, guys, for hanging out with me while we've worked our way through Outriders.
Pizza.
It's time for pizza. So that's... All right. Pizza. All right, cool. Return to love. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Bye.